victorious they shall be. They sailed for gleaming gold, and for glory and for fame. Any foe who meets them wouldn't dare to speak their name.
Ho, to battle we sail, for fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, all to see, for riches or ruin in the notorious arena league.
Be notorious, so notorious, notorious arena league. Will you drink from the winners in the notorious arena league?
All right, everyone, welcome to the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh, yeah! As always, I'm your host, Rage Trucks, and joining me today, the one and only, the French Seagull, Hagan.
Hello everybody, are you ready for the last week of league play?
Oh, I hope they are, because today the stakes are super high. We're gonna find out which 3 teams will make it all the way to the grand finals, which 5 teams will make it into the round of fate, and unfortunately, which 2 teams will be eliminated from the NAL season. So the stakes are super high. We've got 8 games for you guys. There will be 4 from the semi-pro division and 4 games from the pro division. If this is the first time that you're joining us for NAL, don't you worry, I'll get you caught up so far on the season. So let's go through the league format. The NAL season is designed to last roughly around 2 months, and it's broken up into 5 stages. We've already gone through stage 1, which is the preseason qualifier. This is where we took 12 teams who applied and narrowed it down to the best 10 teams. Then we moved into stage 2, and stage 2 is kind of similar to qualifiers. It took place over 2 weeks, and basically the 10 teams competed against each other. At the end of the brawl, the top 5 teams qualified for the pro division, and the bottom 5 teams made it into the semi-pro division. And currently we are in league play. This is 3 weeks of action where teams play in their respective divisions. Top 3 from the pro division enter automatically into the grand finals, but the bottom 2 from pro division will have to battle it out against the top 3 from the semi-pro division in what's known as the round of fate, which is actually stage 4. It's a standalone series of 7 games. These 5 teams will play. At the end of the night, the top 2 teams will secure the remaining 2 spots in the grand finals. So unfortunately, that means that the bottom 2 teams of the semi-pro division will get eliminated, and that is what we will see here today. 2 teams will be eliminated. And then, of course, the grand finals. That is a standalone series. 7 games will be played. All teams start at 0 points. By this point, we've seen which teams are the most consistent. And it's just really about who's going to show up on that day. Who's going to really bring it when the lights are on. Just 1 second. Throughout the night, teams will be earning points according to the point system, and you see there in the table. First place getting 9 points, second getting 7 points, third 5 points, and so on, as you see in the table. And today is also a very special broadcast because it's one of the points in the season where we could have a tie, and in that situation, we go to what's called the showdown. Whenever a tiebreaker is needed, we go to a showdown to decide the winner. A showdown is a best of 5 series of 1v1s, Each pirate gets to participate only once, unless we go to round 5, where teams may get to choose their player to go twice. It's basically a penalty shootout. It's we test teams on their teamwork and their arena throughout the season, but if that's not enough to make the difference, then we go to the showdown. So we shall see if that happens. It'll be super cool. And actually, I've got a video I want to show you guys that is about the showdown, so we can kind of get excited together, because we might see one. So let me show you guys, in case you're curious, how the tiebreaker works here in the NAL. So let's watch. Welcome to the showdown, how ties are settled here in the Notorious Arena League. At the beginning, a coin will be tossed to determine where each team's ship will be parked. The showdown is a best of 5 series of 1v1s, and the following map shows where the ships will be parked. Players are only allowed coconuts from their ship and may not loot barrels from the island. The referee's shot will signal the start of the round, and players may cannon onto the island. Be sure to bring your A game so you can take down your opponent, as you may only go one time, except for round 5, where teams may pick their best pirate to go twice. In the event that both pirates are double gunning and they run out of bullets, we will go to referee slashes to determine the winner. The player that dies first will lose the round. In the event that both players die to the same slash, the round will be considered a tie and it will be replayed. Remember that throwables are not allowed. But wait, if one player is using a sword and the other one runs out of ammo, they will have 30 seconds to chase down that kill and claim their prize. So there you have it, a little bit of a video explaining what the showdown is about. We've only seen it a handful of times here in NAL. Most memorably, it's the Season 2 Grand Finals between QRF and Crimson Tide Pirates. The Grand Finals went to showdown. Can you imagine that? So it could be really exciting. We have 2 chances for showdown tonight. We've got a chance in the semi-pro if teams are tied for 3rd place, and we also have a chance at showdown from the pro division if teams are tied for 3rd there as well. So that's something we'll be keeping an eye on tonight. And as we get ready, we should know kind of where we stand. This is week 3 of league play, so teams have already played 8 games so far. So let me show you where we stand currently in the semi-pro division. That's the one that we're going to be watching first. Semi-pro is playing first. Matches are scheduled to start at 6 p.m. CET, Central European Time. And I've seen some people wondering about the giveaway already. There will be a giveaway for an Obsidian Capstan today. That's always what we strive for. It'll happen right at halftime between Game 4 and Game 5, so make sure you guys stick around so you don't miss it. But yeah, let's show the standings. We want to know how we're coming in here. So, oh, sorry. Let me go back here. Thought it was going to work there, but there we go. That's the one. So, we've got Born on Boat pretty happily at the top. They've got 12 points lead, and if you guys remember that points table I showed you, the most points you can get is 9 if you come in 1st place, and the least amount of points you can get is 2 if you come in 5th. So that gap is 7 points between 1st and 5th. So even if Born on Boats got 5th and Sea Raiders got 1st, that Born on Boat would still be ahead. So they're looking really good to go on to the round of fate. We shall see. Obviously, lots can happen still. The Sea Raiders are also looking pretty comfortable, but look at this. Naglfar and Bafos crew. That's the key spot, remember. Tied for 3rd, that gets us into the showdown. So Naglfar with 35 points. Bafos has 34. That is very close, and that gets me excited. We shall see if we get a showdown there. And then Mash Piratos is not too far behind either. It's not an unsurmountable difference for them. So This team's really have to bring it. There is no more VOD review type thing. Like, you have to get it right tonight. You have to. Otherwise, your chances of winning the season are, they could be over today. 2 teams from semi-pro will be eliminated. So the pressure is on. 100%. The pressure is on. But now let's take a look at the pro standings, because that's going to be coming up after the halftime show. And this is where we are at the moment. Back to Skull is leading with 52 points. It's actually great to see them in this kind of form. And Chaos Corsair not far behind at all with 49 points. Exciting stuff there. Hostile, they're in third right there, but look at that. Stuka, 41 points. So that's kind of close. That's only 4 points difference. 4 points difference from fourth to third. 4 points difference from third to second. It's very close. Odin's Wrath, obviously, you can see they're having a tough time. They're well behind, but because they're in the pro division, they're guaranteed a place in the round of fate, so they're not up for elimination today. Although anything could happen. I mean, you never know. Maybe they show up in a big way. They win every game, and we get into a showdown situation with them or something. I don't know. That's the exciting thing about what we're about to witness. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Game starting in 12 minutes. I guess let's go through the teams, because each team has a lot to bring and they're interesting. They're representing different kind of communities. Remember, semi-pros plays first, so let's go through those teams. Introducing one of the teams that's representing the official Sea of Thieves France community. Of course, I am talking about Born on Boat. So let's check them out. They're deckhand, flexing in that brig. Bob Kama's the team captain and helm. I was really lucky to play against them a couple weeks ago and very impressed with them. Obviously, we've seen how good they are, being at the top of the semi-pro division. And Bob, Giku, their support. Support, basically, it's also could be thought of as like a cannoneer or main cannoneer. And Sleepy Junior, their flex, meaning he could be doing anything, any role. And Injustice, support player. We shall see. Born on Boat. And how they're gonna perform tonight. Will they keep up that amazing form they're on? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, Born on Boat is one of the official team of TFC's friends, so representing with the Hostile and Back to Skull. But there is a little bit of problem because they pretty much are dominating so far the semi-pro division, so there is no way they'll get eliminated, so no fear for them, unfortunately. But I want to see them playing tonight, and we'll see how they're doing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we definitely want to know if they're going to be able to keep up that amazing form they're on. They're a team that's absolutely trending upwards, and going into the round of fate, they're going to need all that confidence, because all the pressure is only getting higher, and the competition is also getting higher. But up next, one of the classic teams from Italy. This team has also been trending up extremely good. I ran into them last week. I'm talking about the Sea Raiders. So let's hear it for them. And there is one of my favorite players of all time, Johnny Banana, support player of the Sea Raiders. And the border, one and only Stonks. Sir Dada, the helm of the Sea Raiders. You know, something I really like is that this pirates are, these are the best pirates on the seas. Frestalone, the deckhand and the team captain of the Sea Raiders. Chop the pirate, what's up? All right. So how will the Sea Raiders perform? We shall find out, but so far they're doing pretty good. They should be able to comfortably qualify for Round of Fate as well. We shall see. But what I was gonna say is, I love how the pirates that we're watching in all these teams, they're all really unique looking. Because people get the notion sometimes that like if they want to play the game competitively, that they need to have like the skinniest character to be like harder to hit or something like that. But that's just a myth basically, because you see all kinds of pirates in here. Some are small and some are big, and they are all really good. So there is that. But up next, I want to introduce to you guys the original pirates. I'm talking about the Mash Piratos, team from the Czech Republic. And if you didn't know, ahoy means hello in Czech, so that's why I say it. The original pirates, because imagine saying ahoy every day. How cool is that? Let's hear it for the Mash Piratos. Some say Lazy Murloc looks just like Top Dog from the Blood Tallyman, the deckhand of the Mash Piratos. But there is Kibubek, the helm. And Osman, the flex player of the Mash Piratas, showing that Shrouded Ghost outfit. And the team captain, Reg Katko. Flex, meaning he could be doing any of the roles. We shall see how the Mash Piratos perform tonight. That's the excitement. 6 minutes until match start time. We got 2 teams left to introduce. And this next team is representing the official Sea of Thieves Italia community. And I kind of feel bad about this one because I was supposed to include 2 more players in this intro, but I ran into some issues and I could not get that one. So my apologies to Neutron Lasagna and Ace Ahoy, but I got the rest of the squad. So let's hear it for Naglfar. Raquel, the helm. And Axiofix, the border. The monkey dance. That's one of my favorite dances in the game, for sure. And Dog, the deckhand. And of course, the Darko and Leto, helm and flex, respectively, of the Naglfar squad. I said deckhand, all right? Deckhand. I hope I said deckhand, because if
because
if
people
not,
will remember that.
If not, yeah, that's gonna be a blooper of the century. Okay. Anyways, we got one more team coming up for the semi-pro, and I've already seen in the chat some people talking about it. Amasacro says Bafos, and you got it right, because the last team here in the semi-pro is the one and only Bafos crew. One of the most traditional classic Italian teams. I absolutely love it, and their intro is quite special. So let's check it out. Bafos crew. And here is the team captain, RSK Janto. You even see that apparently he's got his own emote. That must be Janto right there. And then Fedearco, deckhand and support of Bafos crew, showing us those moves. He's got to bring the moves tonight. And then showing us the amazing marksmanship, Benny GT. Woo! But it's the man of the hour, the support of the Bafos crew. It's none other than Centrula. We shall see. Watch out, Day One Pirate, loved by everyone in both sides of the ocean. It's Centrula. I love that one. You know, that's the thing. You know, if you want to get creative on your team intro, we love it, because we have a lot of personality behind every single pirate. and it's great to be able to see that. I cannot wait. But we got 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes, and the action shall get started. I am so pumped.
Can't wait to see which teams will unfortunately leave the tournament for now.
Yeah, and I want to say
a hard time.
that I'm super happy. The prize pool right now for EU is currently $333.
Wow.
So that is amazing. Remember, whenever you guys donate to the NAL via the link that you're seeing in the bottom in the panels, that is how you contribute to the prize pool. So 75% of your donation goes straight to prize pool, and 25% goes towards improving the league, keeping things running, because we're always making improvements. I'm not sure if you guys have followed since season 1, but we always step it up. So this season, the big things that we improved were in terms of the website. All the players know how much functionality and stuff is within the website, so that's super cool. And then we got some new audios, like for example this song that you're listening to right now, this audio, brand new. And we got the intros from whenever we transition into the games. Obviously the production with all the team videos, and just you wait, ukulele halftime show too, an official part of the show now that you guys love so much to hear the ukulele. So we shall definitely have that as well. That will happen right before the giveaway. Another way to tell if you're close to the giveaway is if you see me playing the ukulele, then you're like, okay, the giveaway is coming next. And in the chat, we see Pana Hostel and Sayuta. And Sayuta, welcome. One of the support players of the Goats on Boats squad on North America. And then Pana as team captain of Hostel. So we'll see Hostel in the Pro League after his first 4 games. But the good news, guys, we are starting exactly, perfectly on schedule. Super pumped to be able to bring you the games. Game 1, here we go. Starting with Bafos crew. Let's do this.
Allora, gialli, si Riders, blu, Naglu, viola.
Raga, ricordate, se abbiamo sia a destra a destra, siamo tutti a sinistra, abbiamo scatolato.
Sync. Viola,
Raga, ricordiamoci
Mesh.
blu.
They're already
blu e
checking
verde,
out each other's
yeah.
like colors, make sure they know exactly what's going on.
And there we go.
Dai.
Here we go.
The Marco is taking them to their ship, and the battle will be on in a few seconds.
I'm excited to see it, because actually Bafos has also been doing better and better, and we know, remember, Bafos and Nagelfar, I'm sure they must have been aware of the table, and they're gonna understand that, like, okay, sure, right, Born on Boat, Sea Raiders, nice, you know, their teams, they're really good and all, but if you're Bafos, this whole 4 games, it should probably be mostly about Nagelfar and just making sure they always finish ahead of Nagelfar. It's only 1 point that's separating Nagelfar and Bafos, and that's where the showdown could happen. If we do see a showdown, we will settle it at the end. So if there's a tie here, then we will see that showdown after the Pro League is finished with their games.
So Bafos just spawned on the exterior and already shooting at the galleon on the left, which seems to be
Sea Raiders, I think.
Sea Raiders, I think so, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that's a good observation there, Hagen, because that means they're going to be spawning on the outside every single game of the series. That's something that teams usually really like, because they don't have to worry about getting shot from the other side. But yeah, so they're getting the far right spawn, and Sea Raiders right beside them. They're getting the mid right spawn. So far though, they got a lot of sailing. We'll see if we can find the crews involved in the action. I think Nagelfar is actually one of those. So far, leading But oh wow, Sea Raiders is kind of coming in behind them. It looks like they're gonna be the ones with the angle. Let's go to Sea Raiders real quick. See what's going on there. Sir Dada lining up the Naglfar team really well. But Naglfar has win on all their sails down. So they should be able to kind of outrun this broadside. But in the first minute, still very close. No super definitive broadsides. Everything's been kind of long shots. Yeah, I mean, at this range, even though Sea Raiders have the superior angle on the Naglfar, they're just so far. I mean, they do hit a cannonball, but it's going to be hard for them to hit that consistently. And wow, let's go to Mash Piratos. Ahoy, my friends, because they are climbing. They're getting points on their left, but they have to watch out because they're sailing into a broadside. Already Osman looking to crank the wheel fully to the right. Cut in behind that team in front of them. I can't quite make out the color yet.
Oh,
I think it's
looks
Born
like,
on Boat. Born on Boat.
Yeah, it is. It is. They're trying to sneak behind them.
Chain shots missing. Here comes another one. Oh, it hits main mast.
Main mast down.
Yeah, main mast down. They're going for back as well. I think they hit it too.
I think they did, yeah. And front
And wheel
mast
broken.
down.
The wheels broke. Oh, this is bad. Mash Piratos might have just lost all their masts. I'm not
I think they're
as...
still moving, so the back mast might be still on.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe the chain shot just hit the helm instead.
Yeah.
But even Born on Boat is... Oh, no, they
no,
lost
they
it.
did not.
Oh, they lost it. Yeah, they lost all their masts.
Every mast.
Yeah, I thought so. So as long as this remains a 1v1 galleon battle, it's fine actually. It's not a big deal. They can spin on the axis and they can keep on shooting. They even have a really good angle on Born on Boat right now. But they just have to make sure... Oh, there is a third ship. Yeah, they have to raise that. That's a priority. I definitely saw there's a third ship in the vicinity.
They get third partying, they'll get in trouble for sure because they are pretty much stopped.
Yeah.
And won't move until they raise the back of front middle mast.
Yeah, well, everyone in the NAL is so good. They see a crew without their sails, and they're instantly gonna come and try to farm that ship. That's how it works. So far, every team in the 1000s, though, it's that close. Let's check out Bafos, because they're the team that's that was approaching. They finally got themselves the angle against Mash Piratos. Mash Piratos drops their main mast, but I wonder if they got to patch it all the way. Because if it only has one plank.
But 2 planks. It has 2 planks, but I'm not sure that it has 3.
See, this
So
is,
yeah.
this is what I love about the actual official matches as opposed to the scrims. It's because, I mean, it is always so close. Janto goes down. Someone's going to have to go take care of that wheel or they work on the revive. Yeah, working on the revive right away.
And
Bafos
it's
is cutting.
Bene, giù a posto.
Bafos is cutting in behind the Mash Piratos, but they're gonna need a harpoon or something. Janto already cranking full right. This is beautiful. That actually ends up working quite well for them, but they have to watch out for Born on Boat. Born on Boat is about to put a lot of pressure on Bafos.
Vai, così. Chi ci abbiamo davanti? Chi ci spara?
Kind of want to check out the Born on Boat perspective actually, because this is pretty good. Obviously, yeah, they just knocked down the main mast of Bafos. Let me fix the audio for them too.
Yeah, I think
They always have something like a cave.
yeah.
It always sounds a little bit weird, yeah. But they've got it. They managed to come in. They obviously third-partied Bafos there as they were focusing on the Mash Piratos.
And the helmsman just called for fire bombs, but I don't see them going.
Yeah, main mast keeps going down. Oh, they're gonna transition out of this. Born on Boat is gonna transition out of this, and I think they're gonna look over to the right to pick a fight with Naglfar. Actually, let's go over to Naglfar. This is huge for them. They seem to have Sea Raiders in a lot of trouble. Sea Raiders has lost all their masts. I guess they must be trying to raise the front one. No, they've lost them. They've lost every mast. They're just rotating on the axis. And Naglfar still has 2 of their masts. But we know Born on Boat is coming. So this battle has to kind of end relatively quickly here. Otherwise, Born on Boat is going to do what they just did to the Mash Paratus and Bafos crew all over again. Just kind of transition from one third-party scenario to the next. I think they're already here. Let's go back to Born on Boat. Yeah, they're already taking shots of the Sea Raiders. So super smart decisions from Born on Boat. Really transitioning from a third party to another third party, which, I mean, that is basically the least risky plan you could take to earn a lot of points.
And also this way they stop the farm on Naglfar because Naglfar farm, because I mean, since Sea Raiders are all massed down, they could have been farmed quite badly.
Yeah. So Legend Taken is asking when we're giving out the Obsidian 6-pack. We're not giving out an Obsidian 6-pack. We're doing Obsidian Capstan. Obsidian Capstan here in the Notorious Arena League stream. So that's what's up on for the line today. Obsidian Capstan giveaway. Wow. Born on Boat raising all sails. So Naglfar will have to really make the most from this. Yeah, they're gonna drop. Found that a little bit unusual there, but this is an orbit. We have a 4-ship orbit, I believe. Let's go over to Naglfar. See from their side. They're right behind Born on Boat, edging the Red Sea. You can hear that ominous music. That's pretty brutal. So absolutely an orbit going on. I see 4 ships in the orbit. Where is the 5th ship? That's what I want to know. Whoa! Unrelentless Force with a $50.25 donation. Last donation for the season. I love my EU boys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Unrelentless Force. Really, really appreciate that. Obviously, that gets us closer to tier 2 of the prize pool, which is if we get more than $500. That means first place gets 80% of the prize pool, second place 20%, and third place gets a non-cash prize that we will announce right before the finals. But let's go over to the Mash Piratos. I mean, this is pretty crazy. We have Naglfar. They seem to be kind of crawling their way out of that orbit. Bafos seems to be also doing the same. I guess Mash Piratos is in a perfect spot right now. Really, he just shoot at this cruise as they desperately try to get out of that. Seems like being in the middle of the orbit. So Bafos under a lot of pressure now from Mash Piratos, and this is extremely close. I love to see this.
Roadside.
Yeah, super close. So far, Sea Raiders. That's insane. Despite losing all their masts in the beginning of that whole fight, they're still afloat. They're doing their thing. Actually, let's go to Sea Raiders. Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, they found a way out of this. Now they lose the back mast. It's been brutal. It's just losing one mast after the other. So definitely tough for them. 5 minutes remaining. 2 teams in the 5,000s. Of course, the actual standing leaders, Sea Raiders and Born on Boat. So not surprising there. But then if we look at Naglfar, they're gonna be very happy because they're currently in 3rd. And Bafos is last, so they would be extending that gap for 3rd place, which is what they want if they want to avoid the showdown. 5 minutes remaining. Going back to Mash Piratos, they seem to be scoring a lot of points. I think they're still sticking to that broadside on Bafos crew. Oh, brutal. They're going to the Red Sea. Calling for the anchor turn. And right there, if you're wondering the Obsidian Capstan, what it looks like, you can see it right now. That's the one. That is the one right there. For many people, it's the last piece they're missing to complete the Obsidian ship set. 4 minutes. It's looking amazing. I mean, even Naglfar might be going for second too. Oh yeah, they have the Sea Raiders in big trouble.
With the Sea Raiders, yeah, and they pretty much are holding them. I mean, nobody's on the cannons from Sea Raiders because they can't. They're just spamming it.
Siamo decenti.
Wow, the Sea Raiders just got a double kill on the cannons,
Teniamo la nave,
Oh.
and Baffos sunk. So that means I mean, it's pretty much secure that Baffos will probably get fifth this game. So for Naglfar, it's about
dammi un sec.
getting as high as possible, keep extending that lead. There was 1 point difference, I believe. But if they finish
Yeah,
in
1 point.
second, I think that the point gap will be six.
That was,
It'll be 6 points. That would be pretty important. But Sea Raiders are turning it around. If we go over to them, they're now the ones applying all the pressure. Even a chain shot going out. Luckily for Naglfar, there is that rock in front. That's going to cut off the angle. And Payray in the chat. And even Kaje and Drap. I think that's from the Octopus team. But yeah, 3 minutes. This rock is going to get in the way. If we go to Born on Boat, they're still scoring. Oh, they must be. I wonder. They're applying pressure on Naglfar. So maybe Naglfar is sandwiched then. Yeah, they are. You can see the Sea Raiders kind of coming from the other side of the rock. Naglfar in a sandwich with 2 minutes remaining. It's gonna be tough for them to survive this. And if they sink, that would put them right in fourth, and that means the point gap would only be 2 points between.
One.
It would
Yeah, 2 points. It
in
will
total.
become
In total, yeah.
points exactly. Yeah.
2 points in
Definitely.
total, and that's not a big difference. That still keeps it very tight. Here comes a board out of Bob. I couldn't really tell the Dobar, I think. We'll see how that goes. Let's check it out from Naglfar's point of view. They're gotta watch out for this border coming up. Sea Raiders obviously putting a lot of pressure. Will the border make it? Maybe missed. Obviously, a lot of holes. We see they're worried on the middle deck. Bucket XX. They have to hold it. They're just
They don't. The
scooping.
gap is going to. It'll be quite little, and that would be good for them.
Yeah, well, actually, if they sink and Mash Paratus doesn't get more points, they'd still hold on to third.
Yeah.
Oh, they're oh my goodness, it's getting bad. Here we go. Man, they sink. I wonder, will that embolden the Mash Paratus in the last moments? Oh, they're nowhere near. Yeah, they're nowhere near anything. And it's really the Sea Raiders who are in control as they break the 10k mark with less than a minute left in the game and battling Born on Boat, who has been their biggest competition so far in the semi-pro division. Sea Raiders starting game 1 of league play, week 3 in style, picking up 11,000 points. Well done. And then we see the Born on Boat coming in second, Naglfar in third, Mash Paratos fourth, and Baffos in fifth. Super well done by them. They'll be happy with this performance. We'll see how they go into game 2. And now, let's check out the overall standings, because that's what ultimately really we want to pay attention to. So let me bring you guys that. Alright, here we have it. Born on Boat, still very comfortable at the top. And we see, even though Sea Raiders won that game, Born on Boat, because they got second, I mean, they're still very good. Sea Raiders got 9 points there. Born on Boat 7 points, so the gap only closed by 2 points. Now, on the other hand, look at this. Naglfar has increased their gap with Baffos substantially. They have a 4-point gap right now. And Mash Piratos 6 points gap with Baffos. So really, I'm sure not the way that Baffos wanted to start this series, but they still have pretty much a good chance. They have to keep this up. They have to perform. This next game is going to be very important. Very, very important. For those of you wondering about the giveaway, that will happen between Game 4 and Game 5, right at halftime. And if you're just watching this for the first time and you're not sure what you just stumbled onto, welcome! This is the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh yeah! Now let's see here. We'll be starting game number 2 with the Sea Raiders. What a great performance, and they're gonna be super happy.
Yeah.
If they keep this up going into the round of fate. I mean, I know for a fact Sea Raiders is practicing every day. Every day they're practicing. Another team I've seen practicing every day
Shows that they want it.
is Stuka. Those teams, like, I've personally ran into them just playing the arena, just normally queuing. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy, because they also played scrims. So they play scrims against other teams. They play, whoa, Tyler that young. Ooh, with the $10. Thank you so much. NAL is so good. Of course, guys. These are the sweatiest crews, the best crews on the seas. So we're watching some crazy good games. Sea Raiders bringing it big time. I can't believe they got out of that. They had all their mats down, and Born on Boat coming in for the third party, but still, the Sea Raiders got out of there. They made it, and here we go, game number 2. Let's go.
Sempre interni come prima.
I love, again, the fact that we do not have to see those boring scuttles in the beginning of all the games. And it's even better knowing that, like, teams have the choice to do whatever they want there, and like, they can scuttle if they want, but they've smartened up. They've realized that time is also a resource. So if you scuttle in the beginning just because you didn't like your spawn,
E anche la maestra.
sure, you'll get your special cannonballs, but number 1, you're not gonna get that time back, and number 2, you're putting your spawn in the RNG. Like, maybe you get an even worse spawn. We've seen that before too. So far though, Bafos starting really good. That's what they need to do. Bafos needs to perform big this game, and they have to focus their strategy around Naglfar. It's really,
Ok.
I mean, targeting
Belli davanti a noi.
is
Ci prepariamo
a
per
big
andare
part
giù
of the
anche
NAL.
di noi.
Big part. You have to be very smart. You can't just be a good crew and just sail around and take on all the other crews, without strategically thinking about it. You only have
Vai.
15 minutes. There are certain teams that are more important to attack, and I think that's what Bafos needs to realize this game.
Ok, mi riapro la maestra.
Anyways, so far, Sea Raiders just looking to stay on the outside, and they're just relying on the long shots. Although at this range, it's extremely difficult. I mean, those cannonballs travel in the air for what? Like almost
Andiamo,
10
andiamo sui
seconds,
gasi.
just flying through the air before they, after you shoot them. It's pretty crazy landing at that range. Yeah, I mean, you can even see it. They're closer now than they were before, but even then, these cannonballs are traveling a lot. So all these teams, they have to lead their shots.
Più basse.
13 minutes left into the game. I want to go to Bafos though, because they are doing what they need to be doing. They're focusing on the Mash Piratos, not their biggest
Rivals.
rivals, but hey, this is getting them the points. Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
If they get the points, that's good. Absolutely fantastic. And actually, right now for them, they might be really happy because they see Naglfar, the purple team, currently in 5th. Bafos in 1st.
Sempre così, bravo.
They need a big performance.
The goal of the NAL is not like to focus on a specific place, but mostly on the first place, and that's what Bafos Cruz is doing right now. They're getting a good set of points from
Yeah, yeah.
was it like
And they see,
Guardando la punta
C'è
adesso.
morto.
I mean, really, because going into week 3, the points were the way they were. Like, it doesn't really matter for them how Sea Raiders do, how Born on Boat do. It doesn't really matter too much for Bafos.
Tira.
Here they have it. Will they get the harpoon play?
Punti, fate i punti.
Oh, they
Nope,
don't.
missed
They
it.
don't. And then now this is gets a little bit worrisome because it could be some time before they can get points. Now let's go to Naglfar, see how they're doing.
Stanno prendendo il vantaggio.
They have that 6 point, I think, or was it 4 points? Not sure. It was either 4 or 6 point gap. Obviously they're in 5th now, but they got a lot of time.
Ok, spariamo.
Thank you so much for the follows, guys. See if we can get you updated price pool figures for EU as well.
Ci sono.
And Nagelfall losing the angle, unfortunately. They might try the harpoon play after that.
They might try. Darko is their stream has stopped working for me, so I
Yeah,
wonder if Darko
yeah,
is having
me
connection
too.
problems.
He might. And they're not going for the harpoon play, just getting on the cannons.
Really nice angle here.
No,
Definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, Darko has connection
Darko.
problems. He just got disconnected.
Oh, that is brutal. Yeah, so Darko is not in the game, has lagged out of the game. That puts Naglfar with just 3 crew members. Obviously not what they wanted. This is why we always say it's good to have subs in case this happens. And it's also good to have an alt account, because if you get barred from the arena, oh wow, and then we even go down to 2 streams. Oh yeah, well that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense because Darko was the 3rd one. Fix audio again for them. Yeah, that's brutal. And then Bafos currently in 1st. 10 minutes left in this game. I wonder if any team will notice. So yeah, as I was saying, the alts, that's in case that you get barred from the arena because you get a penalty for leaving or disconnecting. So something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, Naglfar is gonna be looking climb ahead, but man, Bafos currently in 1st. They must really be bringing it. Let's go back over to them and see who they're attacking. They were attacking Mash Piratos at 1st, and I think they might be doing that still. I think so, yeah. They're on the orbit, rotating on the axis against the Mash Piratos, and this strategy for them is working so far. They are getting a lot of points here, and if we look around, it doesn't seem like anyone else is around. So this is the group of 2. Bafos Screw and Mash Piratos. It could easily get out of hand if none of the others come in to 3rd party.
And being in the group of 2, you don't want to sink the other galleon, because if you do, you would lose a lot of time coming back, and all the other teams would get a lot of points
Oh
by
yeah,
the time you are back in the fight.
for sure. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that I think it's ultimately kind of a flaw, is that you purposely don't want to sink your opponent in the arena with the current meta, because that's the source of points. That's your income of points, basically. If you don't well, I mean, yeah, if you don't sink them, you're essentially rewarded for not sinking the opponent. I feel like that it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird, but that's the way it is. That's how it goes. So
But so far, both Bafos and Mash Piratos are taking advantage of this combat,
Yeah.
and we can see that
Sea
the group of
Raiders.
3 is getting closer, actually.
yeah, Sea Raiders has
with the
recognized this.
Blizzards.
Fede, dobbiamo arrivare qua.
Oh wait, actually, hold on. They're in a parallel. with Born on
Dai,
Boat.
dai, dai,
Oh,
dai,
that's
dai,
so
dai,
smart.
dai.
I like that a lot. That is a great play because they're basically taking the parallel with each other towards
Un'altra nave
the other
davanti
group,
che mi
so
stanno...
they never lose any time. That's
Guardate
super cool.
davanti cosa vi ho portato.
That also means
Davanti,
that
davanti, guardate
Naglfar should
davanti.
be very far.
Yeah,
Davanti.
where is
And
Nagelfar?
yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh yeah,
what if they?
they're pretty far, but they have wind, so they should get there pretty quick. They should get quick, but now Sea Raiders transitioning onto the Mash Piratos, really smart from them because that's the team in second. That's the position they want to move into. A
It's
lot
crazy,
of
like how
pressure.
these teams think. I mean, it almost looks like team play. I mean, coming like on a parallel and just splitting to get the both galleons. That is amazing. That's
Yeah,
very good from both captains, and that could give them a lot of points.
it's super smart because I mean they keep the fight with each other while at the same time going towards the farm scenario and then breaking that up. So it's super nice.
Super smart from both teams. And actually, like Sea Raiders keeping the angle
Yeah,
on Mash Piratos.
yeah, and there comes
Um,
Nagelfar.
Naglfar is
We
finally back in the fight.
and they have Darko has rejoined here, so that is good. They're gonna be back to full strength in a moment.
But yeah, now Sea Raiders are focusing on Naglfar since
Yeah,
they have a strong broadside on them. 3 on
that's
cannons.
tough. Well, the good thing for Nagelfar is that they have managed to stay on the outside of this. Definitely what they need to do with until Darko returns. And they're going for the orbiting broadside. Oh, this is always dangerous. Remember, whenever you're in an orbiting broadside, the risk of sandwich is huge. You even see Mash Piratas coming back. Let's go over to them. Oh,
And actually, yeah, Mash Piratos are getting hammered from the back
yeah,
by
see
Sea
you.
Raiders that just switched to them. And main mast is down. Well, middle mast is down. Relying. Oh, and front mast too. All mast down for
Brutal.
Mash Piratos.
Piči, zase mi to schodili.
Oh my goodness.
Sea Raiders just climbing to the
man.
top position.
Yeah, this is very
And-
impressive.
Yeah, 4 on cannons and hitting every shot. That was a very good play from Sea Raiders to get this mast down.
Wow.
And the other teams are actually a little bit far fighting each other, so
Yeah. Amazing. 5 minutes left in this game. We still see Bafos crew, in a pretty good spot. Obviously, they want it to be first, but for them, again, it's just about finishing above Nagelfar for Bafos. They are doing that at the moment. This needed to be a big game for them, and this is turning into quite a hectic situation. All 5 ships are kind of relatively close to each other. Now comes the broadside between Born on Boat and the Sea Raiders. Remember, guys, giveaway is occurring right at halftime between Game 4 and Game 5. Obsidian Capstan on the line. I want to go over to Bafos, though, because they're in the Red Sea. No kidding.
Non abbiamo buchi sotto.
Hey, Floyd. Says, come on, Sea Raiders, with 100 bits. Thank you so much, of course. Floyd is the team captain of the Silent Blade. We've seen the Silent Blade already a couple scrims. Super nice people. They got their first victory recently as well in the NAL.
Secchio, secchio.
But yeah, Sea Raiders are doing great, and I think they're catching
Yeah,
they're
it's
catching
Bafos.
Bafos. Yeah, they're catching Bafos. Oh no, wait, is that? I'm
That was
not
Bafos, yeah. I think that was Bafos, but they're going to get an angle on another ship that has all the sails up.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of sailing into the red.
Oh,
Oh my, Nagelfar sinks. That pretty much
Nagelfar.
seals their fate in 5th. With 3 minutes remaining, it's gonna be super tough for them to do
to
anything.
come back.
Yeah, So this,
And actually, yeah, Nagelfar is doing great, so that could be a big thing. No, I
mean
mean, no,
Bafos,
Bafos, yeah, Bafos is doing quite great, so that they could climb into the third position
yeah,
onto the leaderboard.
yeah, this could be super interesting. I just, oof. I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna
the
be
sh-
tied between these two teams.
they're
Like,
keeping us on the edge of our seats here, whether or not we'll see a showdown. Obviously, it's a situation where no one really wants to end up, because that's an incredible amount of pressure to have on somebody's shoulder, to know they've got to win their 1v1. But Sea Raiders
Yeah,
right now applying the pressure on Bafos' crew. They've finally gotten out of the Red Sea. Born on Boat climbing into third. Mash Piratas in fourth. Those two teams behind by the red. But right now it's this parallel broadside. Sea Raiders and Bafos' crew. Mash Piratos goes down.
oh,
So Born on Boat is off close to the Red Sea, but they've got no ship to shoot at. Nagelfar is coming back now. Less than 1 minute to farm a lot of points. I don't know, it's gonna be tough, but yeah, Sea Raiders doesn't really do anything to maneuver against Nagelfar. They're committed to the parallel on Bafos, and we shall see. Already Nagelfar is turning, try to keep him in angle, but really, with less than a minute to go, Serdata understands they're fully committing to this broadside with Bafos. And what a statement. If Sea Raiders can win 2 in a row here, you could really see how far they've come as a team as the season progressed, because obviously in the beginning they were not doing so hot, honestly.
oh no,
Not
but
doing
they,
so
they
hot,
actually came
but-
back quite well.
Yeah.
On this league play, they're doing very good so far.
Extremely good. Extremely good. And that's the thing. I'm telling you, I've seen them practice every day. Sea Raiders are awesome. Congratulations, second win in a row here in league play, official matches. Bafos coming in second. That's going to be huge for them. And I think that's Born on Boat third.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And then it's
Mash
Smash
Pirates
Piratos,
fourth.
finally
Go
Nagelfar.
for, yeah, that's crazy. Well, I mean, almost best case scenario for Bafos. Let's see here right before game 3. Let's check out the standings, figure out how we are, if we're close to a showdown, what the deal is. We all want to find out. We all want to find out. Oh, that's crazy. Look at this, guys. That's what we got so far. Born on Boat still holding on to first, but the gap is closing. So maybe Sea Raiders, they have a mission. They want to come out of the semi-pro on top. You know, they got 2 more games. If they keep this form, who knows? Anything's possible. I mean, they are closing the gap. But now, check this out. The roles have reversed. We started the night with Nagelfar up by 1 point on Bafos. And now, 2 games in, it's Bafos up by 1 point on Nagelfar. How crazy is that? It is so close. So close. Mash Piratos. Oh, that is looking almost... It might already be mathematically impossible for them to make it into the round of fate. I'm not 100%, but it's looking rough for them. They have to perform. But then, look how heartbreaking it is for either of the teams, Bafos or Nagelfar. 1 point difference. And we know one of those teams is also going to get eliminated. Like, you know, whoever doesn't make it into the top 3 is probably going to get eliminated. That is the situation. So it's brutal. I mean, that's why, I mean, I know Sea Raiders and Born on Boat, they're doing so great. But really, the story of this whole series is Bafos and Nagelfar. That is the story. We shall see that, how that unfolds. We'll start again. Game 3 with the Sea Raiders. The battle for first place. I guess that's the next story. Who will get it? I mean, Sea Raiders is closing that gap, 100%. And even though, I guess ultimately top 3, they all get the same thing, which is that, they qualify for the Round of Fate. Obviously, it feels really good to come out of league play on top. Feels really, really good. So, the Sea Raiders, they're determined. And right now, they have a huge confidence. Their morale is great.
It's good to see Sea Raiders coming back. I mean, I know they're a very strong team, and I was kind of a little bit disappointed so far with like the performance they did, but now they're doing so great that it's pretty much getting everything back.
Now let's check out Game 3, starting with the Sea Raiders. Here we go.
E interni siamo, cacchiolina.
All right. I hope Naglfar is back up to full strength because that was brutal. Obviously, they lost Darko about halfway through that game, so not really what they wanted. Sea Raiders already looking to go for the inside play, even though they spawn on the mid-right side. Wheels broken already. Oh, that's huge. Serdata committed to the turn despite the wheel being broken, and it looks like it's lost two pegs on that wheel. I think Stonks is already on it, repairing it for Serdata. Wheel is fully repaired. 15 minutes in. And it was actually kind of good for them that Naglfar turned away, because otherwise, quite risky to do that maneuver. You might just get sandwiched.
Anche se siamo già un filo in ritardo. Tanto iniziamo il viola voi. Ho paura che ce ne andiamo in acque rosse così facendo queste manovre. Vai, 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 vai.
Here comes the broadside. Trying to figure out exactly which team it is. Looks like it might be... Hey, Peachy Boo, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the support, guys. I think it might be Born on Boat on the other side.
Could be, yeah, it's hard to see the color.
Yeah, it's really hard to see the color. Let's go over to Born on Boat to see maybe... that looks about right.
Yeah, it does.
Born on Boat and Sea Raiders, we know that's the deal with them. Sea Raiders knows if they want to end the week on top, they have to bring Born on Boat down. They have to. So they're focusing each other. This is actually great practice because, again, as I was saying, targeting is a huge part of the NAL. You have to be very smart on who you attack, how that helps move your team further up the standings. Very, very important element. So far, Bafos in third. They seem to have some points going on. Let's go over to them. This parallel broadside still with Sea Raiders and Born on Boat, but I want to check out Bafos real quick. They kind of have a bit of an orbit broadside with Mash Piratos. I guess that's the strategy for Bafos. They've been going after Mash Piratos, and it seems to be working. It always puts them in a good point. I wonder, Naglfar, are they still with 3? Let me just give you that update real quick. I'll find out for you guys.
Oh, and it seems like Bafos is running into the outpost.
I think Darko, they're playing with 4. I think Darko is back.
And Bafos just, Mash Piratos just let it go like that.
Yeah, they've gone down.
So now Bafos switching onto Naglfar. That will be the...
Oh yeah, this is the one.
That's a good broadside.
This is the one. And really, I think there's even more pressure on Naglfar on this one. So let's go watch Naglfar. We know they're behind by 1 point. They had a bad game before. Oh, Border. They just saw Border. Axio looking to go watch those ladders.
L'ho visto lanciare. Non ha preso la scaletta.
Stacci tu allora.
I guess they're thinking that the border might have missed. But now Bafos is doing a very smart maneuver. I think they're looking to cut in behind Naglfar. And if they can accomplish this with a nice little harpoon tug out the back, then let's see here. Bafos already Janto cranking the wheel fully to the right.
Vai giù.
And they get the superior maneuver. Chain shot connects on the front mast. And really full angle for Bafos.
Abbiamo acqua sotto, ragazzi.
Board attempt even. Absolutely
Oh,
huge.
no.
Oh my, so close.
That was a very good
Brutal.
cannon shot.
That board will not be,
Cazzo, ragazzi, servono le
unfortunately, but good attempt. And if we go back to
vele.
Naglfar, they've got to turn this around. Here comes the blunder bomb,
Sì.
trying to shake Bafos off the angle.
E poi resettare.
Hit marker on that blunder bomb.
Che boia, non riesco a cannonare.
Really good from Axio. This could be absolutely huge. Now waterline is approaching the middle level. So I think they got one person on permabucket. Maybe they keep Axio on permabucket. Although realistically,
Sparate, continuate a sparare.
one person could just hold
Io sto fisso,
the stairs. They're looking to repair it. So yeah,
Sulla davanti, ragazzi.
they've only got one cannoneer, and then eventually when the helm joins, you have the second one. But
Arpione di sinistra anche.
yeah,
Arpione mi ha appena finito con l'albero.
very close so far. 3 teams in the 2000s.
Il fuoco, Ax, spegnemelo.
Naglfar kind of close too. It's just Match Piratos is the only team really
Fermo l'arpione.
kind of struggling early on, picking up some points on Bafos there as they move out of their fight with Naglfar. So that means they got Naglfar off to the right. This could be a little tricky for Match Piratos. If Bafos pulls a 180 harpoon off the island, this could be very bad for Match Piratos.
And actually, Janto going maybe of the Bafos crew getting maybe for a board onto.
Really?
Yeah, he's going for the board.
Match
on,
Piratos.
Mash Piratos. Getting close to the right ladder.
Oh no. Okay, take
No,
farm
no,
rate.
that's
Okay, you know what? That, I'll give him credit. It's actually very smart because if he anchors Mash
But I
Piratos,
think it's
that's gonna be a farm for Naglfar. Obviously, that's not good.
actually, I think someone was already on their ship. Yeah, it looks like Pero is already on.
Ok.
Yeah. Oh, he's close. He might have
Might have
dropped
missed.
into the water.
Così
Not
tanto
sure.
loro non possono reagire e sono inutili.
Naglfar is climbing. This is exactly what they need to do. They're getting their points on Mash Piratos while Bafos is off in the distance with fire, closing their captain's balcony and away from the points. Yeah, here we see Naglfar surpassing Bafos right here. This is pretty crazy. 8 minutes remaining. Naglfar has to watch out that fire though. Mash Piratos goes down. That means the farm they were getting has come to a stop, and now it's Bafos. Let's see. Bafos is the one that needs to come in and kind of take charge
Ragazzi,
again.
uno col fuoco, gli altri due alla viera, centrale.
Here they see it.
Uno
Naglfar off the left
messo al
side.
fuoco.
Raising the main mast as well.
Cammini sinistra.
They say sinistra means left in Italian, in case you did not know. They're definitely getting ready for this broadside on Naglfar.
Dov'è?
But who will get the better shots?
No, l'ho spento, a posto.
Oh wow, hold on. Naglfar might be racing towards the Mash Piratos
A
respawn.
metà. Vai, allora a sinistra.
That's insane. Is that what they're doing?
A destra tutti.
They are. That's crazy. So they're gambling everything on the Mash Piratos. It's a race. It's a race to catch the Mash Piratos. They haven't even dropped their sails. They just sunk. They haven't dropped sails yet. Bafos on one side looking to farm them. Naglfar on the other side looking to farm them.
That's pretty much the worst spawn they could have.
Brutal. Yeah, I mean, Naglfar didn't even contemplate like giving Bafos what they wanted. They just sailed away towards. Oh, they got boarded. They put a stop to. Oh my goodness. Did they get anchored? I think they did. They did get anchored. And Mash Paratos is looking to turn this around, putting the pressure. We see Naglfar almost done raising their anchor. And really,
Axel
oh,
going down.
no kidding. They hit the anchor. Did they raise
and there
it?
is still a... They did, I think.
Yeah, they did. They did. Oh, they're going for another board.
Yeah, I saw another board.
Another board coming out of Mash Paratos on Naglfar. This could be huge.
Especially for
No, won't get it though.
Bafos. Bafos might get a huge advantage on this,
Yeah, I mean
Sei
Bafos.
davanti.
but they don't. Like,
They're not able to. They
Oh.
find themselves always like unable to really
Passatevi davanti,
capitalize
ragazzi.
on it.
Io la sono in panino.
Mettete a vento.
5 minutes to go.
Dobbiamo
We
tornare
know
là.
there is a
Torno,
1
torno,
point
tranquillo.
gap.
Sono messi male loro.
Ragazzi,
I believe right. One
prepariamo
point
tutto.
between Bafos
Vela a
and
vento, ragazzi.
Naglfar.
Preparate gli altri,
So
check.
Uno solo che ripara, gli altri vela a vento.
but it looks like Naglfar is trying to get out of the fight because they want to repair and then come back later.
Verdi che fanno?
yeah,
But with 5 minutes left, it could be quite a good thing for Bafos.
Abbiamo qua dritto. No, stanno
so
girando.
for me, what I'm paying attention to is if Naglfar or Bafos. Sorry, actually, if Naglfar ends one spot above Bafos,
Ti metti in mezzo con i
Lo
viola.
vedo, lo vedo, lo vedo, lo vedo, ragazzi.
they
Continuiamo
may
a
end
vento.
up in a tie situation going into game 4, which means there would absolutely be no showdown, which is it'd be kind of sad for me.
Lasciali stare,
So I'm
io
kind of
non so.
hoping that the gap will be either more than 1 point
Sì,
or
no,
more
no,
than one placement.
andiamo da quelli.
Yeah. 4 minutes left.
Carichiamo i cannoni, dai. Il mezzalino. Metto quelli a
Bafos
destra.
going
Benny, ripara il
full
mezzalino.
wind.
Sto mettendo a vento io.
Ok, va bene, va bene.
They have a mission. It's very close. Still very, very close. I wonder if they're racing back towards
Va, sali su, Pia.
Mash
C'è la
Piratos
cannonale.
again. Oh, they got Sea Raiders on the left. They're taking that broadside.
Abbiamo 4 minuti, dai.
Ci danno la punta, ci danno la punta.
They might be a little too fast and might switch.
Ferma lì,
I think they're going for
Vai da quelli.
Yes, there's a
for
crew.
Mash Piratos again. Like,
Niente
Sta
blu.
entrando nel
Well, there's a crew on
Sì,
fire.
ragazzi.
Trying to figure out which
Yeah.
crew that is.
Alza via davanti.
Oh, that
alza
might
via
be
davanti.
Born on Boat. That might have been
one
Born
of
on
them
Boat.
just went down.
Yeah, that was Born
And
on
yeah, that
Boat.
was one of those. Yeah.
Ditemelo prima però, ragazzi.
Now there's
So
another
now
one.
Che cazzo ne so
Yeah.
io.
It's another crew on fire in front.
Yeah,
That's
every
Mash
cruise on
Piratos?
fire would
Che
Is it?
cazzo.
I'm not sure at all. But I mean,
Spara a destra, eh.
since Sea Raiders are on the left and Naglfar quite far, I would say that could be.
Fede giù, io su
Sì,
10
ci
palle.
sto io.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Sto io.
Oh my
Isn't
goodness, are you kidding me? It really is.
Botte, però, ancora per poco.
There's
that's
no
Mash
way.
Piratos.
Dude, that's crazy. So Bafos Crew's strategy this whole series has been to just race towards Smashed, and the same thing for Naglfar.
Anche stanno nel rosso.
Vai, spara a destra.
Looks like Mash Piratos just went
Piano,
into
vai giù.
rock.
Non dobbiamo affondare, ragazzi.
Attenzione a
check
destra,
out.
avremo i verdi, eh.
Li ho visti.
Naglfar is doing very good though. They're not messing around. Mash Piratos goes down.
And
They know they're close
board
to the red.
attempt from Mash Piratos onto
They're watching.
Naglfar, and one gets the
Sono in due,
the
raga, sono
anchor.
in due.
Oh my, and they have a lot of water too. Oh, because the boarding. Yeah, this is crazy. Neutron Lasagna needs to save this
Oh,
one.
first top deck.
Oh,
and-
brutal. Bucket
yeah.
XX. Wow.
And that's it for Naglfar, bringing them to the. Well, they're still holding on the third position. I mean,
There's still, yeah. I mean, there. This is what I was saying. Like, if it finishes this way, they would. I believe Naglfar and Bafos would be tied going into game 4, and there's no showdown.
and actually, Mash Piratos is starting to get another board onto Sea Raiders. Like, they've just been boarding the whole time.
Lacy more
So
luck.
playing on the right side and
Is he
getting
gonna-
right to the anchor. He's dropping the anchor. Well, missing it.
Yeah, let's see.
Getting the sword play onto Johnny. And gets
let him-
downed immediately. That was a nice try though, but not sure he dropped the Inca.
Yeah, not sure. Oh wow, yeah, Johnny Banana doing work there. I wonder what's gonna happen here. It's less than a minute to go. Bafos looking to get above Naglfar. They have less than 1 minute to pull this off. But these shots are long range. It's gonna be hard. And Naglfar are already scoring again.
Dai, veloce a finire, porca
So I
troia.
think there will not be showdown for semi-pro.
Non è detto.
I can hear the music already coming to an end. I hope I'm wrong. I hope my
No. I think that-
calculations are wrong because it's heartbreaking. Anyways,
And that's the end.
look at this though. Sea Raiders. Man, that's crazy. They're getting a third win in a row. But Born on Boat in second. You see, that's the thing that, you know, they're going to be able to hold on to it even though Sea Raiders are completely steamrolling today. Let's check out those standings. Here we go. Going into the last game of league play for the semi-pro division. This is where we stand. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. They are not tied. That is awesome. I am very happy that I was wrong. So we see is swap Naglfar up by 1 point on Bafos. That means the dream of the showdown is still alive, but it really can only happen in one way. It means that
Bafos should be second. I mean fourth, and Naglfar should be last.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
That's the only way. Literally the only way. Naglfar has to be last, and Bafos has to be in fourth. That's brutal. All right.
They're still like holding on to know which of the Naglfar and Bafos crew will be kind of leaving the competition a little bit early.
Yeah, that's scary. That's very scary for them. They know that they have the whole season thing riding on this game. Really. It's one game to decide whether or not they stay in the Notorious Arena League. Pretty scary, really. Think about it. Whew. Brutal. Zayujalin knows. It's like, oh man.
But like, just imagine, like, I'm sure like all the people in the chat would love to see a showdown, but the pressure on the teams, and especially the two players that will fight, I would lose my mind. I would.
Oh yeah, no, it's
like so
stressful.
hard.
It's stressful for sure. It's stressful. So Porker, don't worry. The Obsidian Capstan has not been given away yet. It's actually gonna be given out after game 4, right before, or sorry, after game 4. That's when we're gonna do our halftime show, and then right after the halftime show, it's the giveaway. So between game 4 and game 5, it's gonna be Obsidian Capstan giveaway. But so far, Sea Raiders dominating big time. I mean, this is crazy, crazy. I think we're absolutely gonna have to talk to Sea Raiders after this one. We'll see. Anyways, going into game 4, let's go with the Sea Raiders. So we got our eyes on Naglfar and Bafos. We know that if we want the showdown, Naglfar has to be 5th and Bafos crew 4th. brutal. That's brutal. Obviously, neither of the teams wants to end up in the showdown. They want to win this thing. They want to have no problems making it into the round of fate. Sea Raiders always turning in. They're always turning for the inside.
Sì.
Super smart from them. Getting the mid-right spawn every time. They go for the inside where the majority of the teams are. And sure, they tank a little early broadside from Bafo's crew. But by now they're out of it and they're turning back around. Now what I want to know is, will Naglfar and Bafos raise over to Mash Piratos again? Because like that was brutal.
That was brutal. Like
brutal. I mean, literally
harassed for the last 3 games.
Yeah, Mash Piratos sunk, and then Naglfar literally raced over to them before they had even dropped their sails. They were already getting shot.
And actually, there is already a broadside between Bafos crews and Bafos crew and Naglfar. Bafos just lost the angle,
Oh,
and
okay.
Naglfar too. Actually.
Yeah, just
It was quite a short broadside though.
Yeah.
Non ce l'abbiamo.
Ora ve li do.
Oh man, if everything just goes right, imagine we get we get a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what's gonna keep me at the edge of my seat for the next 14 minutes. Here comes a chain shot. Bafos crew with Naglfar on the right hand side. And there we have it, dude. Look at it. They're currently in 4th and 5th. That's how
Yeah,
they're right now.
You have to hold it.
Stay
Hold it that
there.
way.
You have to stay there. Okay. Bafos crew climbs. Currently climbing and climbing.
And Born on Boat just sunk
Oh yeah.
early in the game.
Let's go back over to Naglfar. See how
Naglfar getting an angle onto Bafos crew.
Yeah, but I think Bafos is harpoon turning. Are they? Oh no.
Yeah. No, I
It
think
looked-
that's just.
Looked like they were
Looked a
turning
bit
Sharpie or sharp. No, they did.
They did
They
because
must have.
the
That's pretty sharp turn to make.
galleon was like a bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say how. I wouldn't know how to say that, but angled a certain way. I would say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sayuda saying Rage Shrug smiling because they're last.
It's not that I want them to be last. You know, I don't want them to be last, but that's how it works. That's literally the only chance for showdown.
That's how we
That's
showdown.
the math. That's mathematically. It's literally the only chance for showdown is that. So brutal. But I don't know what's happening with Born on Boat. They're still at 0 points. What's going on there? They have to do their part too. They have to not get last or fourth.
Well, they're trying to get back in the fight. Looking into third partying, I guess. Oh. It looks like there is kind of an orbital broadside between 3 teams.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's a parallel broadside between
Bafos, Sea Raiders,
Bafos and Raiders.
and then
yeah.
Born on Boat looking to third party. And oh, Born on Boat is gonna pick on Sea Raiders. Of
We
course,
wonder why.
of course they have to. Well, for Born on Boat, they're like, ew, we can't have this. We've been doing so well in league play all along. Been doing so great. And now Sea Raiders winning 3 in a row. That's crazy. They've been super consistent, very dominant tonight. 11 minutes left, and this is the broadside. Born on Boat and Sea Raiders. We've seen Sea Raiders throughout the series. They've been creeping their way up the standings, but Born on Boat coming into this week, they had such an incredible lead already. Tough to make that up. And Sea Raiders in a bit of a sandwich there. I think they had Mash Piratas on one side and Born on Boat on the other.
One boat on the other, yeah. Mash Piratas finally not getting focused by.
Yeah, I mean we say that, but part of me thinks if I switched over to like Naglfar or Bafos, we might see them racing
But
over.
actually, like,
Let's see.
Mash Piratas is doing quite
Oh
good
yeah.
so far.
Oh
Holding on the
Naglfar.
first
Dude,
position.
Naglfar is shooting Mash Piratas right now.
Oh, they're
I
not
told
giving
you.
them up. Like,
No, dude, this is their strategy is the whole time. Bafos and Naglfar just racing over Mash Piratas and then fighting each other in there too.
Ok, hanno un border.
but the only game that Bafos, no, that Mash Piratas shouldn't be the last team, they're already at the very top. I mean, that's
I know that.
keep
Hey,
it that way, boys. Like finishing
that's
on a
true.
victory would be amazing.
That is so true. That is absolutely true.
It looks like Sea Raiders are turning onto Born on Boat.
Oh, Natsu with the $1 donation says Hagen Tupu.
Again! Oh boy.
Oh, here comes Mash Piratos with a broadside on Naglfar. Let's see it from the Mash Piratos perspective. At this range, there's only one part you need to be focusing, and that is the cannon line. Cannoneers. Whoa, chest dig from Bafos. What? Helm is dead. Reg is dead.
Boatman goes down.
So even though Mash Piratos kind of gets in behind, they're not going to be able to sustain the angle. The wheel's broken. The helm is dead. I want to go quickly to Bafos. Cause like, what are they doing? They're extracting the chest. They're actually going for chest play. With the entire season on the line, they're holding anchor as Fede Arco is bringing the chest. Is he going to loot sprint it? It's not loot sprinting. Is he?
Vai.
Maybe. Maybe.
Vai.
Okay, here we go. Chest on board.
Ora vogliamo.
Bafos crew gambling the season with the chest play.
That
There is-
could work.
There is nobody that is close to the turn-in.
Sì.
So
Like,
this
yeah.
could be very smart, actually.
Yeah.
They might be able to get this one uncontested.
No, ci va bene.
And right now, if that chest gets turned in, we'd see Bafos
Sì, sì, c'era
in
da prima,
third,
c'era da prima.
Naglfar fourth. Born on boat though. What is going on with them? They haven't even broken the 1,000 point mark.
Vai, buttati.
Oh, that's gonna be
Salina
a
centrale.
it's gonna be a bit brutal here. I don't want to turn away from Bafos because just in case somebody's camping the outpost. Although
Yeah,
I
exactly.
doubt it.
Davanti.
I don't see any mermaid though, so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, getting bit.
There's some loot sprinting
Outside.
going on though, so
Che li prendiamo
it's good
che
to
stanno-
know they got that down.
Stanno messi male tutti e due.
Varia, passa davanti. Prendi
Here
la
comes the
sei.
chest.
Tra pochissimo.
And
Come on.
uncontested.
Te la metto a vento?
Turned in.
Vai.
There we go. So that sees Bafos taking third for now.
Vai.
7 minutes remaining.
Ci sono.
Born on
Sono
boat.
back screen.
What is going on with them? Okay, they're sailing in. They got Sea Raiders on one side and they got Naglfar on the other. Looking to start scoring. They need a big farm. This is a bit crazy though. As every minute goes by, we're getting closer and closer to the showdown. Whoa, Peachy-Boo with a $100 donation. Thank you for the competitive community and all you do. Wow, Peachy-Boo, you are giving
Thanks
me
a lot.
the goosebumps right here because, I mean, really, you guys, the community, the supporters, all the viewers coming in and hanging out with us, watching this, it makes it all worth it. You know, we love to bring you guys the super sweaty games. And really, the teams deserve to be rewarded for all their practice. The staff works super hard to make sure that we put this on, and obviously every time we look to improve the league, upgrade every single season. We just want to keep the show running. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll have see if I can get you guys the updated figures.
But actually, so far, Bafos crew actually third-partied a fight, including Naglfar, and so Naglfar went down, leading, dropping them to the 4th position on the leaderboard. And since this game is going to be deciding of the fate of these two teams. It's going
I-
quite good for Bafos so far.
Oh yeah, Bafos is looking good. That is true. So
Second position, like
Mash
doing
Pyro.
great.
Yeah. So yeah,
They're in the
Bafos
broadside with Sea Raiders right now.
and that chess play too. Yeah, no, Bafos doesn't want showdown. I mean, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want it either. Nobody wants
Yeah.
that kind of pressure.
Provate.
Nobody wants
Vai,
that.
vai, 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 sparate.
It's insane. But they're taking a fight right now with the Sea Raiders. This is a team that's been dominating the whole night so far.
Benny, salivo, Benny.
That comes with a lot of risks.
Secchia,
Sto
Benny.
secchiando. Ok, sei chiuso, sei
No,
We
no,
see
chiudere,
their
dai.
water line is close to middle.
Sto secchiando.
They have one person on perma bucket. They have one person already repairing.
Ci passiamo davanti, ok?
Attenti al rosso.
4
Non lo
minutes.
sto controllando.
Sea Raiders lost every
Oh.
single sail.
Devo tirare una secchiata.
Bafos is looking very, very good.
No, ce n'è un altro.
Va bene, va bene.
Vai.
Something crazy would have to happen
Ci sono.
to send Bafos to
Aspetta.
fourth.
Com'è il rosso?
Andiamo i jolly.
Something crazy. 4 minutes.
4 minutes to go.
Siamo dei gialli.
Wow.
So far, looking like Bafos, Born on Boat, and Sea Raiders going to the route of fate, but you never know.
Yeah, no, 4 minutes. Anything can happen in the 4 minutes, but
Exactly.
Bafos is doing exactly what they need to do.
Per il rosso
Exactly
siamo
what they
ancora
need
a
to
posto,
do.
siamo ancora a posto.
Vai, vai sui gialli, sui gialli, sui
Dritto
gialli.
sì c'è il rosso.
Ci danno la punta, stanno girando.
They've completely stabilized as well, and now they've got amazing broadside on Born on Boat. Basically, they're Born on Boat is sailing into this broadside. Hard to imagine them being able to turn it around. They still haven't shot back. Finally, we start seeing the shots coming out of Born on Boat on Bafos. Born on Boat climbing into fourth. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I just don't see how Bafos ends in fourth. I don't see it.
No, there is no way.
I mean, maybe. I mean, Born on Boat would have to sink him right here. I guess that's the only way I could see it. But Born on Boat is having a rough game in this one. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I'm actually, now I'm starting to wonder mathematically if this would put Sea Raiders in first place overall.
That could, I mean, if they're not going to the third position, that I'm not sure. I didn't see the exact
yeah.
score, so I couldn't tell you
Not
for
sure
sure.
either.
But and you never know, Bafos might get to first. That
Oh,
could
yeah,
be a good
at
surprise.
Yeah, no, at this rate, that's so true. I mean, Bafos does not want to mess around. They don't want showdown. But they've lost
That
main
looks like
mass.
Nagelfar is trying to get. Is it Nagelfar? Not sure. No, it's yellow. So
Yellow's
that would
Born on
be
Boat.
straight. No, that's
Born on Boat, yellow.
Completely
Fede, io secchio,
because yeah, they are having a broadside with with Born on Boat, but they got third partied by another ship.
più possibile.
I'm struggling to see which
Non devo arrivare.
which team is that.
Yeah, this is crazy. So Born on Boat, for us to have a showdown, Born on Boat would have to farm like 3,000 points, sink Bafos, and not sink in the process. Which is, I mean, I'm not gonna say impossible, but they better start hitting all their shots and get all 4 people on cannons and go for
Oh well,
and
actually,
go for
there's
lowers.
a board. There is a board from. Wait, there is a
From who?
board from Sea Raiders onto Bafos crew. The anchor is dropped.
Oh
and,
yeah,
Bafos is now immobilized. I think they did kill Stonks, who was the boarder.
I think
they're
the
getting a
anchor
rough
is still up. Bafos anchor is still
it?
up.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it is. It is.
It is. Oh, but the water, the water.
Perché no?
So Bafos
Oh.
goes down.
Andiamo dai gialli, andiamo dai
It's
gialli.
literally all on Born on Boat. If they can farm.
Oh, and all going for the board. 1 minute left. They don't have time to get back into the fight.
I mean,
so
that's what they need to do, because if
Yeah,
if
definitely.
Born on Boat can't farm the points, they are in. They're through. And I
and
don't
we
think.
would see a fourth and
Yes.
fifth. So
Yeah, Stonks. Oh, Born on Boat even goes down. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be a
No.
showdown. It's gonna be Bafos
no
crew
showdown.
going through. We'll see. I think so.
L'ultima, no? Sì.
Yeah, Bafos crew.
Quindi, com'è finita?
And congratulations to the Sea Raiders 4 in a row.
4 games in a row.
4 in a row. You're kidding me. That's insane.
Com'è finito?
They have completely
Punteggio.
clean sweep the series. Oh my. We're gonna have a lot of fun. This is gonna be a long halftime. A long halftime.
Oh,
yeah. Top Dog. Of course, Top Dog is the one that doesn't forget anything. Of course. Oh, that is so funny. Okay. Let's check out those standings. Oh my goodness, they've done it. They've done it. The Sea Raiders have surpassed Born on Boat to end
Wow.
league play on top. That is amazing. That was almost impossible. Born on Boat, second with 84 points. Bafos, third with 51. No showdown. There is no tie for third. Naglfar with 49 in fourth. Mash Piratos in fifth with 42 points. And unfortunately, that means Naglfar and Mash Piratos are eliminated from Season 2 of the European Notorious Arena League. Really, great players, great teams. And I'm sure they gave it their absolute best. We hope to see them back in the next season, Season 3, EU. And if you're wondering when that will be, probably we're looking at late January or early February for the next season. Remember, each season is roughly 2 months, so by the time that, and it's a hard 2 months on the players, on the staff, on everybody. So by the time we're done with the season, it's good to give the players and the staff plenty of time to kind of chill, catch their wind again. But remember, the off season is cool too. It doesn't mean that the fun stops in the off season. We've got Chest Only Arena in December. That's gonna be super fun, and we've got the Peg Leg Awards and all that stuff too. A lot of stuff to look forward to. But of course, we're gonna talk to the Sea Raiders, and I'd even like to talk to Bafos as well. I mean, we had 2 storylines. We have 2 storylines. Let's see if we can get it. Otherwise, oh yeah, actually they're there. So first of all, I say we talk to Sea Raiders first, and then we talk to Bafos.
Oh yeah, well,
So let's do this.
let's do this.
Raga?
Hello, guys.
Oi.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hello.
You're in the Shoutcast box.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Today, you guys are the stars of the semi-pro division. You started the night with a huge task. It was, surpassed the Born on Boat. They had more than 10 points
Exactly.
lead. More than 10
Today's
points.
was great.
More than 10
It's a great
points
match.
lead. Amazing. I mean, we saw you guys winning game 1, game 2, game 3, and you got closer and closer in the point gaps. Winning game 4 in a row. You've done it. You're the best team in the semi-pro division. You're in the round of fate. And I was telling everyone, you guys are practicing every day. Like we ran into each other that other day, and it was fun matches.
Yeah.
Fun matches. I love you guys. You play really hard, always bringing your best. And well, I guess I want to know, how are you guys feeling? You accomplished it. If that was your mission, you've done it. And the league play on top.
Yeah,
We're
today
really excited.
was a great match. very exciting. We have a good team feeling. We have had only 2 weeks to take the first place and the standings, and we did it.
Yeah. Oh, you guys absolutely
Since you
did
give a buff in the rage water, in the sweet water.
oh, that's what happened. Oh, that's true. That's so
Exactly.
true. Oh my, I didn't realize this. Guys, when we
Since
played
that day, we're sweating our ass off.
Yeah,
Continuously.
that's amazing. They have, yeah, wow, that's crazy. So we played together this last week against each other, and in the pregame, I was like, guys, I'll show you the secret. It's rage bathwater. So we went in the hot tub. They all got in. And now they won 4 in a row. They started sweating. They started sweating profusely, and man, you guys brought it. You know, I don't know if you realize this, but because you won 4 in a row, I've got to do the freestyle. You know, that's how it works. You clean sweep. So, it's gonna be cringy. I'm already saying that right now, but it'll be fun, and you guys deserve it. That's the least I can do.
Don't worry. Go ahead.
Let's go. We're gonna enjoy the one way or another. We're gonna have fun. Right here, right now. Let's do this. Lord have mercy on my soul. Let's do it. The Sea Raiders freestyle. I hope this works. Alright, here we go. It's the end of league play. Week 3 with the Sea Raiders. A top Italian team, no doubt. Sir Dada on the wheel. Only one goal. Bring Warner Bros down. We end up on top. Watch out, sons. Going for those boards. We saw it. That anchor drop was legit. We all love Johnny Banana. A classic player. It's the Sea Raiders, a team we all love. Frestalone, the team captain, and you know it, they told us a secret. All it takes is an amazing bat. In the rage, bathwater, let's go! Sea Raiders on top. Welcome to the Road of Fate. Let's go. Woo!
10 out of 10. I'm crying.
Yeah, thank you.
You know it, guys.
Thank you so
It's
much.
the cringe. It's cringy, but we love it, dude.
Yeah,
We love it. We love it because this is the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. We know it. That's how it works. Lose one next time. Lose one. This is like, you know what? It's like when you go to a restaurant on your birthday and you know, they come, they put that hat on you and they're like, happy birthday, blah, 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 and you get all blushy.
Exactly.
It's
Same
like
sensation.
that. It's the same. It's the same. We all love it. We all love to see it. Anyways, guys, wish you the best. You're in the round of fate. Make sure you keep up the practice. The eyes are going to be on the Sea Raiders.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for
Thank
this
you,
show.
bro.
Thank you for bringing your best. It was a great honor to cast your games tonight.
No problem.
Alrighty. Thank you, guys.
Bye bye, thank you.
See ya. Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you,
Love
guys.
you.
Sea Raiders. You heard
So
it right
should
there.
we take the Bathos crew right now?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, Bafos is next. Of course, we want to know about them because they're also a big part of the storyline here today.
Hello?
Hello guys.
So, hold on, give me a second.
Yes.
There we go. So now we are talking to the members of Bafos crew. You knew you were fighting for your survival. It was
Yeah.
the last spot to get into the round of fate. It was you and Naglfar. Basically the main competition. I don't know if you guys were keeping track of it, but there was a a chance of a showdown all the way until the last game. So you really had to bring your best to make sure you don't go into that, because that's always super stressful. But you guys did it. So congratulations. How do you guys feel at the moment?
Happy.
Yeah.
Of course. That's how you gotta feel, for sure. For sure. A lot of Bafos crew supporters in the chat the whole time. We see a lot of Bafos,
Yes.
Bafos. So is there anything you'd like to say to them who kind of cheered you on? And obviously they're super happy that you made it through.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dice che parli inglese, vai. Yes.
In Italian, you can say it. You can say it in Italian if you
we
want.
just have to say thank you to all the supporters for the Buffo. They support us for all the match we did, so thank you.
Yeah, no, you guys have great
guys.
supporters. Great supporters. I'm one of them. You guys are amazing, always bringing it. So congratulations. You're now in the round of fate. So definitely bring it. Those are
Yes.
going to be some intense teams there. Obviously, you're joining Sea Raiders, Born on Boat. And then I guess we're going to find out the other two teams, because that's coming up next in the Pro League matches. But super well done, guys. It's a huge honor to cast your games. And we look forward to seeing you in the round of fate. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you,
guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Much love. There you heard it.
Thanks.
Bafos crew.
Dai raga, forza Baffo!
Hey, there you go. That's what's up. Alrighty.
Thank you. Bye guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you,
you,
guys.
boys.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. See ya.
See ya.
So now is the time for ukulele show, isn't it?
Yeah, you know it. Ukulele. Ukulele halftime show. That is what's up. Now, I practiced the Summer Over the Rainbow a bit more. There are no guarantees. No guarantees. But if I mess it up, I'll go to a comfort song, and I guarantee you, it'll be cool. Well, let's do it. And then right after this, I've seen the giveaway stuff. I've seen it. Giveaway. That's coming right after this. Literally right after the ukulele halftime show. That is the Obsidian Capstan giveaway. So let's just chill. And I love this because we just saw a lot of sweat come out of this players. We have to decompress a little bit. That's what we got to do. So I hope we accomplish this. We got to get ready mentally for an insane Pro League that's coming up next. Anyways, let's do it. Someday trouble melts like lemon drops. High above the chimney top, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops. High above the chimney top, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon the stars, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops. High above the chimney top, that's where you'll find me. Hey, there you have it. And I think I didn't mess it up. What's up? Hey, what's up?
That was very good.
I practiced, okay? You got it. Now bring me the sweatiest games that I've ever seen in my life, because this is the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh, yeah! And Richinator with a $10 donation, the hype, you guys, you know it. You know it. Thank you so much. Of course, Scorpio Richinator, one of the refs here in the NAL. And, well, guys, as promised, enough kind of stalling and enough delays. You're here because you want to participate in that giveaway, Obsidian Capstan. So, here we go. Tonight, we're doing follower only. So, if you want to play in the giveaway, make sure you are followed. Instructions to join today's giveaway is, hold on, let me show you guys right now. We've got it right here on the screen. It's exclamation mark, oh yeah. To join the giveaway, you've got to be a follower. So that's one thing kind of special for today. And as we wait for people to trickle in to the giveaway, I want to give you guys an exclusive look at the prize that awaits the winners of the Notorious Arena League, the best crew on the seas, of course, the Notorious Arena League sales. Let's check it out.
Fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, all to see, for riches or ruin in the Notorious Arena League.
Be notorious, so notorious, notorious Arena League. Will you drink from the winners in the Notorious Arena League?
And that description there, what it says there, when you become notorious, this sales will make sure that your victories are recognized. That's not just something I wrote there for fun. That's the actual in-game description of those sales. Only 2 crews currently rock them. QRF and Odin's Wrath. Only 2 teams. QRF for North America, Odin's Wrath for Europe. But the finals for North America, November 14. And the finals for EU, November 29. So we shall find out which teams will be able to enjoy that huge honor of sailing upon the seas with those amazing sails. But I think it's enough. It's time to find out who's gonna win today, and I hope it's your day. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and roll it. Good luck. Starting to slow down. Who will it be? Have you seen your name yet? Oh, Eleanor. Okay, let's see though. You gotta be paying attention. Interact in the chat to claim your prize. All you gotta do is say anything, and boom! Eleanor says, "Holy, congratulations!" Pay attention to your whispers on Twitch. That is how you will be receiving your code. And if you did not win an Obsidian capstan today, make sure you still, follow the channel. Check us out at Notorious Arena. Actually, let me show you. I can just come out here and show you. I show you at Notorious Arena on Twitter. Check us out. Follow us there if you don't want to miss anything. Sometimes we do some giveaways on Twitter as well. And if you're enjoying the action and you're thinking, wow, I didn't know this existed, I want to try my hand at playing against the best crews on the seas, well, you've got to go over to notoriousarenaleague.com, log in, register as a player, and if you got a team, then definitely register your team as well. That is what you got to do. Every broadcast, we do one giveaway. So, and this coming week, we're going to have a lot of broadcasts. I'm telling you, well, actually, no, this coming week, we're going to have 3 broadcasts. And then the week after that, we're going to have 5. That's a lot. Wow. Yeah, a lot of broadcasts. A lot of broadcasts. Every broadcast is one chance to win. So make sure that you guys don't miss the opportunity. The Obsidian Capstan is, for many, the last piece that you are missing. So that is that. But now we've decompressed. Our brains are ready for more sweat. So let's check out the pro standings. Just a little reminder here. Pro standings. So we know what we're getting ourselves into. There we have it. That is the situation that we're going into. Back to Skull, currently in the lead with 52 points. Chaos Corsair second with 49. Hostile third with 45. Stuka in fourth with 41. And Odin's Wrath fifth with 21. There is a chance of a showdown if 2 teams are tied for third place. But maybe you're like, oh, who are these teams? Well, let's go through, because now it's time for their intro videos. Natsu, of course, one of the members of Hostile. Thank you so much for the support. Let's do this. Actually, I guess let's start with introducing Hostile. Let's go. One of the French teams. Absolutely amazing. Let's hear it for Hostile. Asbjorn, the border of Hostile. So good. Shall we see some of that? But of course, the Rano, Helm, the comeback machine. They usually come from behind a lot. And then Natsu, person we just cheered, the flex player of Hostile. But the team captain, none other than Pana, one of the best cannoneers in the game. He's gonna have to bring that A game today. And then, doing the work of 3 men, it's none other than Psycho's Wrath. Let's not forget LHV Shepherd, always on hand when that extra hand is needed. How will Hostile perform today? We'll find out. Currently holding on to that third spot, but hey, anything can happen. They gotta really be on top of their game. And then, now let's do it in the order that we saw. Currently leading the table in the Pro Division, Back to Skull. Let's do it. Representing the official Sea of Thieves France community. Here we go. Zetsu, Dekian, team manager of Back to Skull. And Ayu, support and helm. Herkaiser, Dekian, support and helm. Usually we see a lot of helm coming up out of Herkaiser. Solanum, Dekian and border. Amazing what they're doing. And then of course Demano, in my opinion, one of the most well-rounded players in the NAL. Apollo Legacy, flex player, meaning could be playing any role. And Daichi as well. But let's not forget, it's the man of the hour here, Cephis, coming back to lead the team, the helm and team captain of Back to Skull. He's back. Back to Skull. Woo! All right. But now we're gonna introduce team representing the official Sea of Thieves Italia community. A team that's already been champions of the Sea of Champions competition before. Grand finalist of first season of NAL EU. It's none other than Chaos Corsair. Let's hear it for the Chaos Corsair. Woo! And there we have Grake Flex. Pretty cool. He's got his own shop and everything. But Captain Deadnell, the helm of Chaos Corsair. Incredible buckets as well. Whenever the ship is in trouble, always there to support. And Aliam, decking in support of Chaos Corsair. We are Chaos. Mandala23 in the chat. MZ Cry, decking in support of the Chaos Corsair. Of course, Taijis won't be scuttling to desktop today, hopefully. Wink, wink. Nah, I love you. You know, Taijis. It's just love, man. It's a funny one. You guys always do things almost perfectly. All the time. Chaos Corsair is a team to be reckoned with for sure. Now, this next team is a team that surprised everybody. Just coming in, letting us all know, yes, Sea of Thieves is popular in Russia. Of course you know it. I'm talking about Shtuka. Let's hear it for them. Here we go. Alexi Light, helm and team captain of Shtuka. And then Dictator Z North, flex, and he's known for coffee delivery. So whenever they get tired, just Dictator Z North. It's got the answer. Flame Lamb, the border. And this is one of those teams that's always playing. Here we go, Madara, the deckhand. I know they're playing a lot when I can queue in like randomly just public lobbies and I'll run into them from time to time. And then Gushenka, deckhand. I'm super excited. Shtuka, incredible team. Let's see how they do tonight. Obviously, I guess Hostel and Shtuka are kind of close for that third position, so we might see something similar to the situation between Naglfar and Bafos Crew from Semi-Pro, maybe. But lastly, introducing returning champions from the Notorious Arena League Season 1 EU. I'm talking about international cutthroat team, Odin's Wrath. Let's go. Let's hear for them. Of course, Mono9. We've seen him casting a couple times here, the helm. And then Unusual Dave, support. The all-rounder, Foxtrot. And then we've got Tribes EU for the deckhand. And Red Potato, the caster of Season 1. Currently the team captain of Odin's Wrath. We got Buzny, the support. And of course, Dark, an incredible player. Great TD Emmer and deckhand. Oh, Odin's Wrath. How will they perform? Those are all the questions that we want to know. Game should be started really soon here, so let me just get my eyes on them. We are currently in lobby. Colors are set. I hope you guys got your drinks ready. I hope you went to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. It's the Pro League coming up. We're going to witness some incredible games. And in case you already forgot what's the situation, here I'll give you another look before we start the games. Back to Skull at the top. Chaos Corsair second, Hostile third, Stuka fourth, and Odin's Wrath fifth. That's the situation right now.
And now let's get to the games.
Going into the games, let's start with Back to Skull. Here we go, game 5. Let's do this.
C'est ça. C'est la montée d'adrénaline là qui arrive, le stress.
On attend que les macros soient chargés pour les macros.
Ouais.
Here we go.
Ok, bateau à gauche et bateau à gauche, je crois.
Voile devant?
Non, à droite aussi.
Back to Skull. Will they finish Pro League at the top, or will it be something similar to Semi-Pro, where, you know, despite the lead, it was actually Sea Raiders who ended the night on top? Very curious to see what's gonna happen here, but let's find out. Teams already shooting right off the bat. Hostile gets the first cannon points of the game, followed by Back to Skull and Chaos Corsair. I'm curious to see which crew. Back to Skull. So Back to Skull got the mid-right spawn. They have a crew over on the right, a crew over to their left. And it looks like Helm. Let me just double check if it's Sephi's. Yeah, Sephi's on Helm. Already looking to turn out of it. And a trend that we see is that usually when you get that kind of spawn, teams typically are turning on the inside instead of sticking to the outside position. So something to keep in mind too, tactically. Main mass going down.
Getting to Odin's Wrath, getting a broadside on them. Will they keep it? That's the question.
Yeah, and Odin's Wrath has to be careful because they're going to be selling it to another team as well. We'll see. So far, a lot of points there. Chaos Corsair and Back to Skull getting the early leads. Odin's Wrath third, Hostile in fourth, and Stuka starting a bit slow, but just the first minute.
Exactly, it doesn't mean much.
Edward Teach in the chat. I got to meet Edward Teach yesterday. It's the actual, I guess call it what, the leader of Chaos Corsair, the manager or of Chaos Corsair. So it's super exciting there.
Wow.
It's gonna be cheering on Chaos Corsair. So far though,
it looks like Stuka are getting some points and Back to Skull are getting in the broadside with.
Yeah, let's check
I'm
it out.
struggling a bit.
Yeah, that's Chaos Corsair and Stuka right now going at it. They're right by Crescent Isle. Stuka landing some shots on the masts of Chaos Corsair. Now they're forced to go for a harpoon play and kind of just get back into the action. Some weird flickering going on top left perspective. Are they gonna stick on Chaos Corsair? Look how close it is. 4 teams in the 1000s. Chaos Corsair only has the, oh no, yeah, has main mast and front mast, so back mast down. This early on, teams are not really focused on boards. They're mostly just focused on cannoning and just getting as many points as possible. Back mast down for Stuka.
And Hostile is getting on them, actually. Climbing on the first position.
Oh yeah, here we have it.
It's actually going to be a fight between Stuka and Hostile so far to see who's going to go in the round of fate. But I mean, nobody's safe. The points are so tight that
Yeah, everyone has to
You never
perform.
know.
Yeah, exactly. They have to take this series very seriously. Nothing is set in stone yet.
Ouais. Je reprends juste déchaîner, hein, c'est peut-être plus utile que j'en ai moins.
So far, Hostile, getting some shots in Stuka, but now they're looking to not go too far from their group. Let's go to Chaos Corsair, because they keep climbing and climbing. They got parallel broadside right now. Trying to figure out which team that is. A bit hard at night, but the blunder bombs are going out. I think it's gonna be back to Skull that they're fighting against. And right now they're really battling for that first spot. Oh, reminds me a lot of North America, what we saw during week 3 of League play there for the Pro League. It was a lot of battles between Sloop Deluxe and Goats on Boats. So perhaps we're in for a similar thing here between Back to Skull and Chaos Corsair the whole night. They've got the parallel, and it's a battle of attrition. So we're seeing actually Chaos Corsair has one person just holding stairs. One person. Oh, they're saying Scatolate. They're letting it go.
Give that much points to Back to Skull.
Yeah, and Back to Skull is practically dry.
Yeah, they definitely took the most out of this fight.
Yeah, very good from them. Super impressive. 10 minutes remaining. Back to Skull. Very comfortable, but now let's check out Hostile.
Allez les gars, on est cool maintenant.
Wow, Psycho's Rat doing bucket XX and bucketing through the map table. Pretty amazing. Very, very impressive to see that. Top perspective. I mean, a lot of people just focus on the Cannoneers, but I mean, for me, I know it's a bit silly, but the deck handling for me is really like where you can tell so much more. At first glance, you can see the skill.
You gotta be very efficient as a deck hand, because if you don't, you need Cannoneers to help you out, with bucketing, and then you get a little bit lost in the fight, and then the enemy can take over. So yeah, definitely like deck hands have to be very, very experienced and need to be very good. And I gotta say, Psycho is doing quite good.
Yeah.
It's like Demono and he's bucketing like crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, that's amazing. Actually, I wanted to go to Back to Skull now because it's really a race between Hostile and Back to Skull. Both teams in the 5,000s, and we see Back to Skull with a parallel broadside. I want to try to figure out who that is.
I think it's Hostile, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, never mind. It's red team, so that would be Stuka, actually. It's Stuka, yeah.
Yeah, so parallel broadside with Stuka. Yeah, you can see it. 8 minutes remaining. We know for Stuka needs to finish ahead of Hostile. That's something very important to them if they want to get into that top 3.
None of these pro teams want to finish in the round of fate.
No, yeah, they want to go straight to finals. That's the path everybody wants here.
But I mean, like, round of fate is kind of a surprise, because last time Odin's Wrath became champions by going to the round of fate. So
well, no, in season 1 we only had 8 teams, so we didn't have the same format. Yeah.
Wasn't the same format, yeah.
But this broadside is holding for a while. Let's check it out from Stuka's perspective. How they're doing. Seems like 3 on cannons means they're probably doing okay below, and sure enough they are, but man. Wow, Madara is dead. And a player gets knocked off the boat. Oh yeah, this is crazy. Back to Skull, really, there's only one player of Stuka left on the boat. It's brutal. Back to Skull taking all the momentum here. And they still have 3 on cannons. You get to see why the hype. I mean, really,
qu'il l'a
what I was saying with the man of the hour, Cephis.
On a le feu qui se propage chez nous, faudrait l'éteindre.
Really,
Son mal, il reste 7
you
minutes.
can tell
Faut les
it's
couler,
so
faut les
easily
couler.
the impact that he's got on the team. Back to Skull is
Je
a
touche pour couler, hein,
complete
je vous le dis direct.
monster team when
Je
they
vais
got
commencer à éteindre le
Cephis.
feu tout doucement.
Bon, les jeunes, c'est...
And not to say anything, you know,
faut
about about the other players, because they're all really great too. But it's just like there are some people in Sea of Thieves that
Les violets, c'est nous les bleus.
they're just so missed on the teams. It's like a different team when
Merde, je suis con,
they're
c'est
not
ma
on.
faute. Je suis mort, c'est ma
Solanum
faute.
And
getting
Solanum went
sandbagged.
down. They're actually struggling a bit with the fire because they focused so much on the cannon that now the whole captain's quarters are
Je gride, hein, j'en
in
ai.
fire.
And now
No,
Odin's Wrath is the one that's coming into this picture here, applying pressure on back
pas
to
mal de
Skull,
trous, les gars.
who are
J'ai
almost
vraiment
middle
besoin
deck.
d'aide.
On va KO.
But then we're gonna see Solanum.
Ok, nice. J'ai besoin d'aide, allez cop.
Let's see, they're doing inside a map table.
Je suis à la
Ok,
pas.
c'est bon, c'est bon.
Moi aussi,
Restez
t'as
I mean,
zéro.
that's
Non, non,
amazing
non, c'est
though.
bon, tranquille.
Look at that.
It's so fluid.
That's
that-
crazy. I'm gonna
yeah.
go full
Je
screen on
vais
that.
te
I'll just don't
Bon, je suis
backsplash.
là, je vais l'aider vite fait là pour qu'on reprenne l'avantage.
I mean, I don't
You
even
can
know
see the experience
who to
there.
go for.
Ok, bien joué.
I guess let's Solanum. Let's see
Ok,
it.
c'est bon là, allez tirer. Je vais finir.
Oh, he stops bucketing
ils ont
right
coulé,
when
les
I
Ça
when I
nous
go
arrange.
full screen.
Ouais.
I mean,
He
I'm
He
not
doesn't want
surprised.
you to-
It's that they take no time to clear the water out. They're that fast between the Mano and
Est-ce qu'on
Solanum.
n'en profiterait pas pour.
They clear the water so fast. Look at them. They're 5 minutes remain. They're about to break 10k already. They haven't stopped shooting the whole game.
Ok, vas-y.
It's insane.
Laisse un trou ailleurs. Il faut qu'on fasse le feu et on va faire les mâts aussi.
Literally haven't stopped shooting the whole
Ouais, les
game.
gars, j'ai besoin d'aide pour le fire. hein.
I want to go over to Odin's Wrath because they've been in this orbit with them for a while. So I'm just wondering how they're coping. We see Monokai
Okay, but
on buckets.
prepare to put the front
Buzzing
sail
as
up
well.
when the other ship is coming in. So they lost all their mast. They lost all their mast.
Really good from Mono as well. And Red Potato calling out how Back to Skull has lost all their masts.
I have the wheel broken. I have the wheel broken. Put the front sail up, please.
Back to Skull.
Shoot cannons on the other side.
I think
Definitely.
they scored
Allez,
both.
put one point.
Yeah.
They had the cushion. They saw that they were in a sandwich and they said, you know what, guys, let's let it go. We can afford it.
I'm repaired. I'm repaired. Shoot.
We're fixed
Good
down
job.
below whenever you go
4
down.
minutes
red.
remaining.
We have one bucket and we're
Shoot
dry.
on red.
And it's still quite close except for first place. I mean, Back to Skull pretty much locked
Are they
that
running
down.
away?
I'd be surprised
Yes.
if they don't win this one.
Or are they doing the circuit project?
Going back to Chaos Corsair. They go on long shot broadside. A lot of the teams in EU really, they love to stand at distance against each other because they trust their long shots
Yeah.
so well.
Actually, you could see the difference between pros and semi-pros because at the beginning, like in 2 minutes in, like all the teams almost had the 1,000 points. Like they're hitting so much
Yeah.
long shots that they're very efficient.
Yeah, you're right. So very good observation for sure. Definitely one of the differences. So I think it's Hostile that's battling it out with Chaos Corsair right now. They want to get that second place. They understand that Back to Skull pretty much sailed away with all those points. Although, actually, they keep shooting at this rate. They might even be able to do it. 3 minutes, and they're close. We'll see. It's not impossible. Here comes the specials. Firebomb on the cannon line. And then Chaos Corsair returning the favor onto Hostile. So both ships on fire. Here comes Chain Shot as well. See if it connects with any of the masts. I think they might have hit the front mast maybe. No, that was just simply raised. They're just Hostile just rotating on the axis. 2 minutes. Death Knell is off the ship. MZ Cry immediately going for the wheel, but Death Knell might be able to grab ladder. We'll see if Hostile targets the ladder here. Always a risk when you're boarding on the same side as a broadside. 2 minutes. Chaos Corsair with 8,000 points. It is possible. if they have 4 people on cannons shooting and they don't miss, they could win this game. Crazy things can happen. They have the upper hand here. Hostile in big trouble. Back mass down. Main mass down. Hostile losing angle. NAL joins the broadside. Less than 1 minute to go. It will take every member of Chaos Corsair basically not missing at all for them to win this. Because Back to Skull is still scoring. I mean, actually, it might not even be possible because, yeah, I mean, Back to Skull is also increasing their lead too. They've got Odin's Wrath in big trouble. In big trouble. 12,000 points for Back to Skull. Unbelievable performance from them. And they're already looking to rotate. They got Stuka on the other side. The Mono going for a board. Catch it. Will he grab ladder? The last moments of the game. Stuka in big trouble. Here's Flame Lamb. Flame Lamb takes the Mono off the boat, but just like that, it's game over. And Back to Skull starting the series very strongly. Right at the top. Chaos Corsair in second place. Hostile in third. Stuka in fourth. And Odin's Wrath fifth. Super well done. Super well done from Back to Skull. That was very impressive. Every team has to watch out. There is no joke here. Now, after that game 5, we all want to know the pro standings. I think we're getting further away from the showdown and not closer. That's what I think, but let's see. This is the current situation. In the pro division, Back to Skull increasing their lead. Chaos Corsair in second. Hostile third. Stuka fourth. And Odin's Wrath fifth. So really it's hasn't changed a whole lot. I mean, it's exactly the same positions. The points are almost the point differences are kind of pretty similar too, but Hostile does increase their gap a little bit. We all want to know that showdown, man. Imagine if we don't get one here, then we have to wait for Round of Fate or finals. It's always so interesting though. Ooh, crazy. Crazy. We'll be starting game 6 on Back to Skull. I think they might have lost one of their streams. Oh no.
Yeah, Back to Skull. I think it's safe.
No, we're good.
Posted live, but
you can,
it's back on.
Yeah, you can refresh. We're good. So we're gonna start game 6 with Back to Skull. Let's check this out. Intense game so far. I think we're gonna see a lot more broadsides between Chaos Corsair and Back to Skull. Chaos Corsair absolutely wants to come out of league play on top, just like with the Sea Raiders. What the Sea Raiders managed to do. Alrighty. Let's do this. Game 6.
On pas les chaos.
Très près.
2-3 points. On est à 5 points des chaos.
Deuxième. Ça, on a presque une game d'avance.
Une game d'avance, faut avoir 9 points et ils sont à 5.
Ah, que 5. Je croyais qu'ils avaient plus. Je voyais 7 quasiment. Mais bon.
7, traditionally, I would say the rivalry here is between Back to Skull and Chaos Corsair. I think Back to Skull is the main team that represents Sea of Thieves France, the official Discord community, and I believe Chaos Corsair is the main team representing the official Sea of Thieves Italy community. So they've always been huge rivals. But so far in that rivalry, you'd gotta give the edge to Chaos Corsair, who has, they, as I mentioned earlier, they won the EU Sea of Champions for Galleon Arena. And then
C'est bon, je la fuis. Ah bah vas-y.
Back to Skull so close to winning that inaugural NAL title, but
Oh, tu l'as vu,
lost
celle-là
by
des
1
mois, j'ai vu
point.
aussi, hein.
Just 1 point. I mean, we could see
Aïe, tu peux le
why they're always such a strong team. It's crazy, but Cephis is down. We'll see. They're already working on the revive right now.
Barre pété, ses fils qui meurent, ça commence pas super bien.
But the helm is broken.
Je le reste.
Chaos Corsair starts very strong this game. Already over 1,000 points.
Oh, yeah.
If we go over to them, you can find out. I guess they were involved in that? Were they? Were they involved in hostile? Oh, but they have to worry about buckets.
Not sure.
Got a little bit scary, but when it comes to saving a ship from those scary, almost sink situations, if you do it better than Chaos Corsair. So good at the bucket XX. I mean, really. Super impressive.
Le navi sono ferme, non sono cambio a destra. Vai cambio, vai su destra, vai su, vai su, vai su, vai su. Vai, Sergio io mentre che fate il cambio. Tranquilli raga, tranquilli.
And even NAL helping to bail. So, you know, we mentioned those roles in the beginning. You know, we got helm, support, border, deckhand. But it doesn't mean that players, like, stick to that role the whole time. I mean, really, at the highest level, you have to be a fluid team unit, ready to step in and fill any position when the time comes.
I think the one that would stay the most at his role would be the helmsman, because it's hard to sometimes get off the wheel and not get stuck into another fight.
Yeah.
But for the deckhand, like most of the time at the very beginning, they're on the cannons in the middle of the game. When it's dry, they're on the cannons, and so yeah.
Yeah.
And the borders are mostly on the cannons. We don't see much boardings, but it's for a good reason.
Yeah, absolutely. But look at this. Odin's Wrath. It's climbing. They're using chain shots. They have back to skull.
Oh, shot me off.
Red potato in the water though. The helm is out. So currently Odin's Wrath
We've got holes.
is sailing kind of
sorry, I forgot.
by default. They don't have anyone on wheel.
So
I wonder if they're fully cranked right, because otherwise they'll lose angle here.
Cannon guy, I'll hit below.
You can see the angle is slowly closing.
Repairs. I need 1 bucket. I need a few buckets.
Is Red Potato going for a board?
I'm gonna board them.
Oh, I guess he's...
Oh yeah, he is. He is. That answers the question.
Okay, you can go take the helm. You can go take the helm.
But then, like, they
I'm taking
lost.
the mermaid. I'm taking the mermaid because they're waiting
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I took the
They're
mermaid
getting
out.
third-partied by Chaos Corsairs.
Okay, then I need somebody
Yeah.
firm.
I believe.
I think you're right. Yeah, there it is. Odin's Wrath losing masts as Chaos Corsair comes in at the right moment. And of course, it's no surprise to see Chaos Corsair in close proximity to back to skull. This is the team currently standing in their way if they hope to finish week 3 of league play at the top. Oh, helm is broken. And NAL on fire in super weak, eating those coconuts. Oh, there's a rock on the way though. Will he be able to turn fast enough with the wheel broken? It might scrape a little bit. No, they made it. Oh, that was close. Here comes the harpoon play. Oh, uh-oh. Might have over harpooned. Oh, it was a little over harpoon there. Back to skull has the advantage. Yeah, over harpoon. This gives first shots to back to skull, who are immediately prioritizing the cannon line, coming out with the chain shots. Main mast is down, and then here comes the front mast. Really precision cannon shots coming out of Solanum. Unfortunately for him, goes down. But now on this parallel broadside, it's so close. Even Cephis and NAL could snipe across. You might see it. Yeah, there it is. Cephis bottom left, sniping. Gets a hit marker. Here comes for the other one.
Oh, that's a kill. On Allium.
Je suis dans l'eau,
Oh
les
no,
gars, et je sais
not
pas
Allium, actually.
That's what if you're Helm, take notes because that's what you gotta do.
J'arrive.
If you get on the cannon, that little bit that takes you to run up there,
Okay, go tirer.
it's time that you're not fighting back. But I mean, he literally is sniping from the wheel, sniping from the wheel, getting those hit markers. That is absolutely huge. And Chaos Corsair, no choice but to turn off. But because of those chain shots that were landed early on in the fight, Back to Skull should have no trouble catching back up.
Je l'ai eu, je crois.
Doing great, put out all the fires.
Oh, les gars, go tirer, go tirer.
And now here it comes, the broadside resumes. Chaos Corsair and Back to Skull going at it, but meanwhile, what's going on?
Chaos Corsair is going for a scuttle.
Really?
Yeah, they are. They just scuttled.
Yeah, I mean, they've been caught up in this. They know they're not really getting the better of it, but now, you know, this whole time, Chaos Corsair and Back to Skull fighting each other. But check this out. Hostile in the lead with 9 minutes left on the clock. They got a farm of their own onto Stuka. It's not surprising to see them fighting it out with them because we know Stuka is currently in 4th. And they are Hostile's biggest threat into the finals. But so far, Hostile is doing extremely good in their game plan. Stuka currently in last. This would be the maximum point difference. The biggest way to extend that lead in 3rd.
There are very precise cannon shots. You can see them landing right on the cannons. Very good precision from them.
Very
like, we don't
smart.
see any firing back from Stuka. Like, they can't even get on the
Yeah.
cannons. And chain shot goes to the middle mast.
Yeah, there it is. So Stuka is on cannons now. And they seem
And
to
now
have, they have the initiative for now. Let's see if
Yeah.
Hostile is able to kind of turn that around. But it looks like Hostile might be turning inwards. It's a bit weird maneuver here going on. So far.
Oh, and Bjorn is out. Oh no, he's not.
Oh, Hostile is outmaneuvering Stuka. Stuka is almost about to lose angle. They don't have an angle on the cannon line at all. Stuka has lost angle. And now Hostile is going with their cannons. Yep, they've got the cutting in behind Stuka.
That could be a very good farm for Hostile.
Oh yeah, this is huge.
We've seen only a very few scuttles from Stuka in the whole season. It doesn't seem to be a team that scuttles a lot, but I'm wondering if they're gonna scuttle because they're getting farmed a lot and not getting much points back.
Yeah, I mean, they're currently in last. This is kind of hard to see them climbing out of last position if they keep on this. They have lost almost all their mass. I mean, they have the mag mass still, but they haven't dropped it. They're happy just rotating on the axis, but this isn't working for them.
Their galleon looks like cheese.
Yeah, Swiss cheese. They have holes everywhere. Very, very dangerous. They finally decide to let it go, but I mean, look at that. That was
And there.
That was over. I think it was over 5 minutes of Hostile orbiting them.
Yeah.
That is pretty brutal, and it's almost sealed the win for Hostile here. At this point, maybe not, but we shall see. Going back, can we check out with Chaos Corsair? They're adding points. Are they fighting Back to Skull? I think so. Yeah, here they are. This is what I love about this community is this rivalries that develop. It's just so intense. You can almost bet on it. Anytime you switch to Chaos Corsair or Back to Skull, they're gonna be close to each other, getting ready to push each other all the way to the limit. Obviously, huge bragging rights on the line, and great pride that they would be bringing to their respective communities. Chaos Corsair bringing that pride to Sea of Thieves Italia, and Back to Skull bringing the pride to Sea of Thieves France.
Which community will be the proudest?
Right, exactly. I mean, I'm really It's no surprise these teams are so good. Each of those communities have thousands and thousands of members, and you know they're picking the best to come into these teams and represent them, the competitive scene. Unbelievable. Here we go. Chaos Corsair seems to have gotten the superior position on... Well, actually, no, never mind. They turned it around. It's pretty even. It's just the orbit. The helm is broken. Just neck and neck. And you know what's crazy is... Back to Skull and Chaos Corsair are getting closer to Hostile. But Hostile is coming in.
Getting onto Chaos Corsairs.
Hostile looking to the third party.
And actually, Back to Skull is getting now shot by I don't know which team it is, but
yeah, I don't know, but Chaos Corsair is definitely getting shot by Hostile.
Yeah, but they're getting a strong broadside actually, hitting every shot so far.
Pana in the water. Psycho's right with a little harpoon to the right. It's a bit of a disengagement. Going back to Back to Skull. They have found Stuka. We'll see if Stuka commits to another orbit. They seem to be doing exactly that. Just, you know, going in a clockwise rotation right now.
Putain! Il y a un autre bateau devant nous en plus.
Uh-oh, Back to Skull. In trouble. I think Odin's Rat has the angle. Yeah, Odin's Rat is coming in. Chain shots on the front mast. Chain shot on the every mast is down. Back to Skull in big trouble right now. Stuka.
And actually, Sola is getting a board on on Stuka.
Oh yeah, Solanum on ladder.
Solanum. Yeah, no, not Solanum. It's wait, is it Cephis?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was Cephis. Yeah.
Oh, it was Cephis.
That's weird.
Must have gotten shot off above.
Yeah, he just got shot at the ladder, but yeah, I guess he fell off the boat. And
we've
Back to Skull is quite a big of trouble, getting shot by still Hostile.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes, I think, remaining, and Back to Skull. Not looking to scuttle here, but Chaos Corsair has passed them.
Les hostiles, tu les vois que quand t'es dans la merde.
They have broadside with Hostile, the other side.
On peut sécuriser le top devant.
Faut tirer, les autres ils font des points.
This is pretty crazy. I want to go to Chaos Corsair. Oh wow, Stuka goes down. I guess that was the team that Chaos Corsair was farming on. Now we go back. Let's go to Hostile. They've got the broadside angle on Back to Skull. Oh my goodness, Chaos Corsair is still shooting. What? Okay, let's go back. I'm curious. I thought they just lost their farm, but they're still scoring. What is this?
What's going on?
Oh, they have another ship. Oh my goodness, it's not easy though.
Oh.
It's Odin's Rat.
Is down.
Odin's Rat giving Chaos Corsair a hard time. Taiji is dead. MZ Cry working on the revive. Dead NAL. Looking to get his team into the orbit, and with less than 1 minute to go, maybe they still believe that they can do it.
Using fire's going out from. Is that what? Yeah, it's Odin's.
Chaos Corsair just wants to make sure they finish ahead of Back to Skull, and Back to Skull in less than 1 minute to go. Yeah, they're also scoring, but they're gonna lose angle though. I think this is
gonna be tight.
Yeah, this is the story of the game here is Hostile. In control.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely in control. And dominating Back to Skull that won the previous game.
Amazing. They have 11,000 points. Unbelievable.
Les tips, machin et tout là, mais c'est sur Steam directement?
That's normal that Back to Skull didn't scuttle because they were hoping to be finishing at least second, but
Yeah, Chaos Corsair
Ça s'appelle la déduction
gets
pour les
the
nuls.
second.
C'est bien pour nous ça.
And
Exactly.
back to Skull third,
Shape qui
Odin's
nous
Wrath
défonce.
in fourth, and Stuka fifth. So we've seen so far 2 games in the Pro Division. Let's check out those standings. I think the chances of the showdown are just sailing away with each game that goes by. Let's check this out. Back to Skull. It's holding on to their position at the top with 66 points. Chaos Corsair in second with 63. Hostile in third with 59. And Stuka in fourth with 46. I mean, this is quite a substantial gap now between these teams. It's more than 10 points between Hostile and Stuka. So it doesn't look likely we'll see a showdown. It's more about the glory at the top of the standings. Who will finish at the very top? Will it be Back to Skull or Chaos Corsair or even Hostile, I guess, if they keep on winning? Who knows? Anything is possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Potter Sauce with the host. Thank you so much. One of the casters for the North American version of the Notorious Arena League. So we'll be starting game 7 on Hostile. And Flo, thank you so much. Float with the host as well. Appreciate it very much. Game 7 coming up, and we'll be starting with Hostile. We saw game 5 go to Back to Skull. Game 6 went to Hostile. 2 more games. We'll get it. Hey, and Matt Plays, member of the Octavians with the host. Thank you so much. I'm looking to get you updated figures for the prize pool, and I have that information. Early on, we saw a lot of donations. You guys are absolutely amazing and wonderful. Potter Sauce, thank you so much for that sub. Appreciate it. We're loading into game 7. Here we go, starting with Hostile. Let's do it. I want to take that time to update the prize pool. Thank you so much for your donations. The prize pool now stands at over $453. We are so close to tier 2 of the prize pool for EU. Remember, tier 1 is if we have less than or equal to $500. That means winner takes all. And if we get more than $500 in the prize pool, we go to tier 2. That means first place gets 80%, second place gets 20%, and third place gets a non-cash prize that we will announce before the finals. Whenever you donate to the NAL using the link in the panels, 75% of your donation goes straight to the prize pool. And 25% goes towards the league, making sure that we keep the show running and we keep improving every single season. If you guys have been around with us, you've seen that we always make huge jumps, always looking to improve the experience for the players, for the viewers, for the staff, for everybody. So far in the first minute, Odin's Wrath getting over 1,000 points, but Chaos Corsair, Stuka and Hostile all super close as well.
Garde un œil sur les Stuka. C'est les verts les Stuka, hein?
Ouais.
Ok, ils sont en 2v1. Ils sont au milieu de 2 bateaux.
Mais là, dès que t'as fini.
Ok.
Ah ouais.
Mettez l'avant et le milieu à droite. Mais attends, parce que le milieu a pas fini d'être.
Ok. Je mets l'avant déjà.
Here, let's head over to Odin's Wrath.
Getting out of here.
Let's see what's going on.
We're catching shots in from in behind.
Oh, I think.
Good.
Oh,
That's a
Monokai is on Helm.
Yeah, I got him, baby. That's
Oh, a bit of a different.
What do I do?
Oh, Red Potato on cannons and
Alright, keep
Monokai on
that
Helm.
pressure up. We're still
Yeah,
being
Very
flushed from
interesting
behind.
to
should
see
tell why,
this.
because yellow is
Of
right.
course, we know
Let
Monokai
red, yellow
is
be
a
behind us. We're gonna farm those guys
NAL
out.
winner
We have to
already,
focus on them
champion,
afterwards.
one of the owners of the Notorious Arena League sales. To see Monokai on Helm now,
I hope we're good looking below.
it does shake things up, and I think that's honestly what
I might need one
Odin's Red needs. Because obviously what they've been doing hasn't been working. So
Come on, Red, you and me on those
It's like
cannons.
selfies for back to school.
yeah, exactly,
Pretty much
exactly.
the same thing.
You got to do something. You got to change something because
Are
if
you
you
two
if you
both fine
don't,
below there?
you're not gonna
You're
get a
on the
different
floor.
result.
Yeah, well,
I got you.
You can hear Monokai cheering on the team members as they take on a very delicate broadside with Stuka and Endolfall with the sub. I believe Endolfall is also from LHV. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, he is.
Also, okay. You see, I'm starting to remember.
Yeah, you're getting used to
the family of the Violent Dutchman.
I'm good below.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Endo.
Thank
well,
you.
Actually, thanks a lot, Natsu, for giving in.
Natsu, yeah, thank you, guys.
He
Thank you.
gifted his sub. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
He wanted you to board.
Actually, I think Endo
Yeah,
is one of the winners of the capstan.
We're gonna catch a broad here.
Oh,
He
nice.
season 1, I think. But
Oh my goodness.
Stay down, stay down, stay down.
Stuka is
But actually,
getting
yeah.
the advantage. They have knocked down all of the masts
All
for Odin's
masts.
Wrath, and they have all 4 on cannons. This, if they play their cards right here, this could take them all the way to the top.
And this fight might be third-partied by another ship that I didn't see.
Yeah.
Not sure it is.
Yeah, someone's gonna third party this. I already see it off in the distance. I think it's hard to tell, really.
Oh, Red Potato goes down.
Yeah, Red Potato.
Red, my man.
Oh, that's getting
We're
bad
running
though.
out
They
of
need
much points.
buckets.
Why
They
don't we
need
go down?
they need everyone
need
buckets.
buckets.
Just rack up as much as
We're
possible.
getting sandwich. We're getting
Oh,
sandwich.
they're letting it go down.
Yeah, let it go
Don't
down and shoot as much
push.
cannonball as you can.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Go down below. Go down below. That was good.
And there we go. Odin's Wrath is out of the course.
Cornered everybody to the outside. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Perfect. Good.
That was a very good
Yes.
move from
Spawn on
Stuka.
the
They
other side of the
returned the situation in like 30 seconds and got the advantage so fast.
Yeah.
And they were in the edge of the Red Sea.
I think that other ship that came in was Cascor's. Actually, no, it wasn't. No, Cascor. Of course. Where would they be? Shooting at Back to Skull is where they'll be.
Exactly, like.
And Back to
Focusing
Skull
on
goes
the-
down. No kidding. That's crazy. And now they're saying Rozia Destra. I guess I'm gonna say that's hostile. Red on the right.
So far, that's a tough game for Back to Skull and for Hostile, actually.
Yeah, it's a tough
Both
one.
at the bottom of the
I
leaderboard.
mean, definitely, I tell you, Monokai on the helm really kind of shook things up, and it's given Odin's Wrath a bit of a second wind here. That definitely shakes things up because, yeah, it had been all about Back to Skull, Chaos Corsair, and Hostile. Now, Death NAL faced with a bit of a challenge because the island is on the way. Hostile shooting them at range. Obviously, Death NAL doesn't want to ram the island. Oh, I think he's calling for a harpoon 180. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and Hostile too. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna go to Hostile. I wanna see what they're doing. Both teams are kind of maneuvering. The Rhino is dead though. I wonder if he got the revive. Asbjorn was on that revive. Both teams, both Chaos Corsair and Hostile, pulling off harpoon maneuvers to stick to each other as they look to get the upper hand on this broadside.
Non mais là il faut les jaunes là à droite là.
Ouais. Regarde à ta droite maintenant. Ah ouais, yes. Quitte-moi quand je peux recharger. Pardon.
Psycho's Rat doing the work of 3 men right now. He's gonna need a hand though, and we see Pana always there, ready to provide those buckets as Psycho's Rat gets the planks. And this is great ship recovery, but at this time they're not getting any points. But they're also not in danger, so well done from the Rhino as well. Let's go to Stuka. They now have back to skull in their sights. And really impressive to switch to a team and see all 4 on cannons. Really reminds me of Forsaken Sun. Anytime I used to switch to them and see them all on cannons, it's a really good sign. Definitely how you want to score and get the most points, win the game. Oh my, but they're getting... They have to worry about Cast Corsair on the other side. And this would shake things up a lot, actually. Remember, we're almost saying that Stuka, you know, they have over 10 points gap on Hostile. But this has been so far a rough game for Hostile. And if Stuka wins this one, they win the next one. I don't know.
Water is climbing in Stuka. Getting close to top deck. No, it's good. They saved it.
Yeah.
Chaos Coast's broadside did put them in a bad position, but that's good. They managed to get it out of it.
We have almost all the teams super close to the Red Sea. They have to be very careful. Dead NAL turning left makes a lot of sense. You can see the Sea Dogs outpost in the distance, and that is the straight line path out of Red Sea. It's to head straight into over to the left towards the Sea Dogs outpost. Unfortunately, that's not exactly what he's doing, but the Red Sea is over by the Fort of the Damned. So you see it, there must be a crew over there like really deep in the red. Hagen, could you try to figure out who that is? A couple of crews are in the red.
I will. Can tell you Chaos is not.
No, Chaos is currently fighting back to skull.
Yeah.
That's what they keep doing. And this is crazy for Chaos Corsair. If they want to end the week on top, look at this.
That's actually Odin's Wrath in the Red Sea right now. Trying to get out of it, but getting shot by...
Yeah, right inside cans. Come on, come on.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Wait.
They're actually starting to get out of it. But I want to go back to... oh, actually, no, never mind. I thought... Oh my, every team. Look at it. All the teams are so close, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Odin's Wrath coming out of the Red Sea. They're getting shots onto Chaos Corsair, but that means Chaos Corsair is going towards the Red Sea. I hope that NAL is aware about that. We'll see how the wheel is adjusted. Just keeping angle on Odin's Wrath. That is the plan for Chaos Corsair. And really, this has been an extremely hard game for Back to Skull. This would certainly put Chaos Corsair in first. And Chaos Corsair now on the very edge of the Red Sea. 4 minutes remaining here in Game 7. Going to Stuka. They have points on their own. I think they're focusing Hostile.
It's back to skull. That is actually in the broadside with Hostile so far.
Yeah, well, there's a group of 3. It's kind of a bit weird. So the crew has just lost all of their
getting a hard time.
masts.
Identifying all the
Odin's
ships.
Wrath. Yeah, it got crazy. We had literally all 5 ships.
And Odin's Wrath goes down.
Yeah, and now Stuka is right on the tail of Chaos Corsair. And Hostile is getting ready to line them up. Chaos Corsair is sailing into this
Je
broadside.
fais du canon là, maintenant,
All
maintenant.
full broadside power here right now.
Non, j'ai tué le barreur,
On Chaos Corsair.
C'est ça que je voulais
Psycho's Red making sure to fix the main mast before he gets on the
On a deux
cannons.
bateaux sur la gueule, hein.
But here we go. It's 3 on cannons for Hostile.
Tire en bas,
They'll be
tire en bas
looking
pour
to
nous,
attack
on
the
s'en bat les
cannon line. But also, some of I think Psycho's Red was going for those bottom deck shots too. Goes to check on the water. Sees some trouble. He's gonna need a bucket. And Asbjorn,
Du saut, du saut, du
as
saut,
he
du
goes
saut,
to
du saut,
reload
du
for
saut.
cannonballs,
Bjorn.
grabbing the bucket. Oh, they need it. There we go.
Il nous faut ta technique
And
là.
everyone on. Oh my god, it's getting scary. Pana's gonna join. Has to join in. It's gonna have to be a team effort. They managed to get the water down to a
Ok, c'est bon, on est bon.
not so scary place anymore.
Level.
J'ai plus besoin d'aide. Go, go, go. 2 minutes.
Yeah, it looks good now, but
And back to
now
Skull.
rotating onto Stuka.
Back to Skull is having a bit of a resurgence here.
Ouais, on peut pas
They got a nasty farm
Je m'en
on
charge,
Chaos Corsair. But Chaos Corsair is not dumb. You know, they understand. They have a cushion. Very smart decision here.
Very smart.
They
Very smart.
They have a huge cushion of points in the lead. They understand very well. All they do if they don't scuttle is they're just giving points to back to Skull, who is
And
currently
just hitting the chest.
very smart play. Very smart play.
Yeah, definitely. Like not giving points to back to Skull. That was the best move.
Yeah,
They could have gone.
I mean that's one of the differences between normal arena lobbies and
Tu m'as dit remonte l'avant, on est d'accord. Hein.
and here in NAL. It's like
D'accord.
you have to know when to
Strategy.
scuttle. It's the strategies. Like there is no shame in scuttling. You have to do it sometimes. I mean, I would go even as far as to say it takes skill to scuttle.
Ça serait
Nous fout la
You can
mort.
quote me.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
chaotique hein, si-
and
Knowing when
actually,
to
I
do
think
it.
that.
Non, il-
Oh, actually,
Oh, board
Wait.
attempts.
yeah, board attempt, but
That nail is on too.
Bien joué.
Oh,
They got it though. They made quick work of that. Back to Skull. Now
That was
facing
fast, yeah.
their next broadside. Odin's
onto
Wrath
Odin's
Allez,
Wrath.
on file troisième. On peut pas faire plus de points là.
looking to climb. Stuka currently ahead in the first position.
Il reste 1000 points à faire.
Non, c'est pas possible en 30 secondes.
Nasty broadside, but as we get to the closing moments of the game, I want to give some credit to Stuka. Odin's Wrath goes down.
and well, yeah.
And Stuka has been a part of this whole time, this orbit. They hit the island, but they keep angle, and that's going to be a win for Stuka. That's what they need. You know, obviously they don't want to go into the round of fate if they don't have to, but now let's see if there's even a chance for a showdown. I don't think so, but I hope I'm wrong. One more game remaining during week 3 of league play here in the Notorious Arena League EU. If you're just checking this out for the first time, welcome. This is the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh yeah. We all want to know the standings. One more game to go here in the last week of league play. What is the situation? I think we'll see Chaos Corsair at the top. Oh, interesting. Alright, with one more game remaining. Chaos Corsair at the top by 1 point. Back to Skull in second, 69 points. Hostile in third with 64. And Stuka fourth with 55. That's 9 points difference. And the most you can make up in one game is 7. So that means that it's basically we're locked in. We know the first 3 teams in the grand finals. Chaos Corsair, back to Skull, and Hostile. Congratulations, because you're going to the grand finals of the Notorious Arena League, and you'll have a chance at winning those amazing Notorious Arena League sales, and of course the bragging rights being known as the best crew on the seas. But going into the last game, we have to find out who will finish on
At
top.
the top.
who will finish at the top. We saw Game 5 went to Back to Skull. Game 6 went to Hostel. Game 7 went to Stuka. And this whole time, even though Chaos Corsair has not won a game on the night, they have been consistent, always, either, so probably second, I guess. Always close to the top, so.
It's actually better to be always second than first and fourth or 5th. I mean, you gotta be consistent.
Exactly. Consistency is everything, and if you're consistently... Oh,
Last game is on, so that's game 8.
Let's do it, starting with Stuka. Let's do it. One game remaining here. We know there is no showdown, so we have to wait for round of fate or grand finals. Who's gonna get the first shots of the game? It's gonna be Odin's Wrath and Chaos Corsair, and then Hostile, and then Stuka.
And finally, please, Back to Skull. Come on, boys.
Back to Skull. We're
hit those
waiting. We're waiting. Hit a shot.
We're still waiting on you to get the first points.
There we go.
Finally, yay.
Back to Skull gets on the scoreboard as they broadside Odin's Wrath.
Stuka got early in the scoreboard, but actually they only had one cannonball hitting.
Les voiles, les mains. Ils sont en position de farm.
Ils ont raté leur KO.
Hostile doing really good early on. They have a broadside with Chaos Corsair.
Je suis mort.
Ah bah, j'ai un HP.
Oh wow, Psycho's Wrath dead. Pana is dead. Oh no, sorry. It was Pana and Asbjorn. Psychos is getting the revives.
Dera, tu t'en occupes. Ou Bjorn si t'es dispo.
And now we'll see if they can get a harpoon play maybe, or if they can just turn right and keep angle. Chaos Corsair is headed towards that island. But that's not always trouble, because that means you usually have a harpoon. And they should be experienced enough that they'll know. Yeah, they don't have any problem. They actually use it to keep angle. They get on the parallel with Hostile. And Back to Skull is also there, so this is nasty. The group of 3 is all grand finalists. Main mass down for Chaos Corsair. And I think Back to Skull is on the other side of that rock. We might see them come around. Yeah, there they are. Coming on the other side of the rock. So Hostile could be in trouble. They are the team that is technically, they're the ones that are sandwiched. So, bit difficult. And they're all headed to the Red Sea. NAL, great awareness. Already knows about this. And they say continue. So they know they got a little bit more way to go. But I have a feeling they might go for an anchor turn. At the last moment, they might just flip the 180 anchor turn. Oh, Derano is getting closer. Derano must know about the Red Sea as well. Going to Hostile. They're cutting in behind Chaos Corsair. Maybe it's gonna be a ram. But essentially, this puts Hostile out of the sandwich.
Bjorn va tirer.
En vrai, t'as compris que quand je dis un saut, en vrai, c'est pas un saut quoi. Enfin, techniquement.
Now hostile with the backside of Cask Corsair. Odin's Wrath goes down. 12 minutes remaining. Hostile are looking good. I believe both Cask Corsair and Hostile should be facing away from the Red Sea at this point. They should be not
That was
worried.
pretty much one turn.
Very
and
smart.
Now they're back on planet.
Bjorn n'a pas eu l'échelle.
That was pretty amazing how fluid they were able to pull that off while keeping angles with each other. Really, really nice.
T'es bien en bas?
Ouais, pédiluve, pédiluve.
That's Bjorn in the water, and we got 3 teams in the
Ah, là,
3000s.
saute une de ma tête, pédiluve.
Stuka doing
Besoin d'un
very
saut,
well.
quoi. Non, non, tranquille, tranquille. Prends un saut comme ça, mais des rames, mais c'est bon, c'est tout. Tu peux tirer. On a plus d'eau en bas.
Perdu une autre vol.
Let's go over to Cask Corsair, figure out the situation. They are on the parallel broadside with Stuka. And actually, wait, no, I think they might be still on with Hostile. Yeah, they should be parallel with Hostile still. And then, no, is that Stuka? No, that's
Cows?
Hostile.
Yes,
no, that's,
it is. Looks. Wait.
No, that's got to be Hostile.
That has to be Hostile.
I think so. And then back
I
to
mean-
Skull is still behind them. Oh, they're calling for the scuttle.
Comment faire manger si tu veux.
Yeah, no, that
Impeccable, impeccable.
that is Hostile. And then back to Skull.
Ils vont voir qu'on est pris par les jaunes, ils vont tous se retourner ces connards.
Right here. Oh, back to Skull has the broadside on Stuka, and then they're coming up on Hostile too.
Ouais, c'est bon, je crois qu'on est en... Là, c'est presque enclenché, on est presque entre 3 bâtiments.
10 minutes left. Yeah, really, Stuka's bringing a lot of pressure to back to Skull.
J'arrive.
Hostile, looking to recover as much as they can before they get into the next battle.
Sur la droite, on va tirer à gauche.
But Odin's Wrath is also coming in. A lot of pressure right now. Seth is trying to figure out what to do.
Allez, on peut tirer à gauche.
Hard to decide with so many ships approaching from so many different angles.
Les bleus, ils ont 300 points.
I think they're gonna choose to go for.
On perd langue sur les bleus.
Ouais, je suis obligé.
I think Odin's
Sors-toi,
Wrath.
la mer rouge.
Ok, vas-y, Sola, je vais essayer de tirer. Oh putain.
Let's go over to Odin's Wrath. Let's see. Yeah, it is indeed Odin's Wrath. Sometimes it's really hard to tell because some of the streams are a bit blurry.
Bosny?
Yeah.
Oh, Bosny goes for a board. Oh, nice.
them.
Oh,
I might not get this.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give you some protection.
Oh, they know I'm here.
He's waiting for you.
Oh, unfortunately, Bosny goes down.
I think I saw me when he grabbed R2.
But if we go to Stuka,
Я ухожу сильно направо, я ухожу
they
сильно
are
направо.
climbing and climbing.
Можно паруса направо быстро сделать? Два паруса направо.
8 minutes remaining.
Черпанитесь пару раз, если есть возможность.
Back to Skull with a harpoon play, getting some points on
Non, non.
Odin's
Oh,
Wrath.
Wow. Yeah, they got it. Odin's Wrath goes down. They 0 points with 8 minutes still remaining, and they're deep in the red. Chaos Corsair might be looking to cut them off. We know that's something that
Bah, ils sont tous au
they like
Il y a
to
les
do.
violets qui nous attendent derrière.
Oh, yeah, and it works very well. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we go to Chaos Corsair. They know back to Skull is gonna be frantically looking to get out of the red, and already that NAL is angling for the win in case they need it, and they're gonna meet back to Skull with a volley. Really brutal volley. We'll see. Already shooting. As back to Skull gets closer to being out of the Red Sea. They're also getting closer to this amazing broadside from Chaos Corsair. They haven't found their range yet. Oh, and actually, they might not really fully commit to this either because they see another ship coming in. Wow, that NAL is kind of setting up a 3-ship orbit potentially. Very interesting. So what are they gonna do? They're just gonna let...
Però solo di
Is Back to Skull struggling? What's...
Yeah, they're in the Red Sea still. And trying
And
to
they're
get back
putting
in the
out the
fight.
fires. Yeah.
Putting out the fire and
Ok. On
Ah,
a
on
un
est
angle.
pas super loin.
now getting shot at by
They're out of
Chaos
the...
Corsair.
Out of the red.
Ouais, c'est
Oh
bon.
yeah, no, they...
Yeah.
They're not
Faut
in
que le
trouble.
site finisse premier et que nous on dépasse les.
Getting out of the trouble to get into another one.
Yeah.
Les chaos, je crois que c'est les violets, les gars.
C'est sérieux là?
Je crois, ouais. Ou alors c'est c'est soit les hostiles, soit les chaos.
Ah, c'est bien eux.
Allez, allez.
Yeah,
allez.
let's go over to Stuka. See it in the chat. It's like best surprise of NAL. That's what I was saying. It's like, you know, they kind of letting us all know, hey guys, yeah, you know, Sea of Thieves is popular in Russia. Here we go.
Oh, actually, Odin's Wrath trying to third-party the game, the fight between Back to Skull and the Chaos Corsair. Trying to get the harpoon play on there.
Oh, they have. Oh, this is epic. Look at this.
Oh.
Dual harpoon play on each other. Just
Dual
rotate on
harpoon.
the axis here.
Another.
Oh, this is crazy
That is
cool.
amazing.
They're still going. This could be in a movie. Finally, it breaks.
Oh, and Surface is down.
Crazy. Well, they're not gonna have any angle anymore. But now, Chaos Corsair. Oh, this is the dream.
Chaos Corsair is taking
It's-
advantage of it.
Yeah. Wow, Hostile goes down. Look at this dream now. Chaos Corsair transitioning to Odin's Wrath. Everyone on cannons right now. Incredible pressure going out right now to Odin's Wrath. And NAL making micro adjustments to the wheel. Make sure that he can join in on the broadside as well and not lose angle. And really all pressure is on the side of Chaos Corsair. Here comes the chain shots. Backmast is hit.
Backmast is down. That was a nice chain shot.
Incredible.
But I think it... Wait, oh yeah, he's... Never mind.
I think they're calling for blunder bombs. I heard something explosiva something.
Ora non hanno più il tiro fra poco loro. Sparate sopra, sparategli tutto sopra.
Here comes NAL on cannons again. Oh, gets shot off the boat. Really great accuracy for the cannon line from Odin's Wrath. Even sniping. Oh, look at that. Oh, hugs the side of the ship to eat a coconut. Goes to grab more. Oh my goodness, somebody got harpooned. Are you kidding me? Red Potato. Red Potato. Oh, we missed it. Red Potato did something amazing. Got the harpoon play. Harpoon.
Somebody clipped that.
That's insane, man. Oh, I'm sad that I missed it. Aliam got harpooned on the Odin's Wrath ship, and Red Potato immediately with the one-tap blunder.
Oh, but actually, Hostile trying to get third party this fight.
Là, je relève l'avant et je suis à
Getting
toi.
on the left side, on the right side of Odin's Wrath, and Chaos Corsair going for a scuttle.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting here.
Arrêtez, j'ai faim. Vous faites chier.
3 minutes remain. The last game of league play. Chaos Corsair
I think
down.
that's all going to be pissed because Chaos Corsair going for a board on Back to Skull.
Ah bah eux aussi ils ont pris.
They've been like boarding only Back to Skull just
Yeah,
to
that's what they have
get
to
them.
do. That's what they have to do. They want to finish
Exactly,
on top.
like that's just strategic.
They want to finish on top, but dude, look at this.
Well,
Not enough focus
Giga.
on Stuka, honestly. Because they are almost about to break 10k as they orbit. It's a really wide orbit on the
Надо поднять, поднимаем перезарядку.
Back to Skull.
Ядра остались только в верхней бочке.
Climax music in full effect. Hostile
Еще раз по красному.
currently in second.
Они в нас идут. Можно уже начинать, блять.
Давай, дальше.
It's the 3 ship, the grip of 3. It's a bit of a weird situation and Hostile is about to get in a bit of a sandwich. Both Back to Skull and Stuka firing upon it.
Уйдите на перезарядку.
Да-да-да, уже должны были сходить.
Here comes Hostile now transitioning to Stuka. I mean, really, every single team in here showing what they bring to the table, why they're so excellent. And I'm very happy to be able to cast these games. Flame Lamb is thinking about going for a board on Hostile in the air right now. This could be huge. Should be able to grab. What a great shot using the teammate on ladder already. Oh, the Rano was ready. Either I think it was the Rano or Psycho's Wrath, one of the two.
Psychos is doing only bucketing at the time, so
Oh
I
yeah,
think
no,
that was the
Rano. Yeah, the Rano. Yeah, so unfortunately, the board attempt doesn't work. But doesn't matter. Stuka is gonna get this game here with over 10,000 points. They went 2 on the night. Really, really well done from Stuka. Hostile in second though. That doesn't really help them to close in the gap that much. We know the gap was quite substantial, so. But still, you know, we get to see Back to Skull in third, Chaos Corsair fourth, Odin's Wrath fifth. Whoa, let's check this out. Let's see the standings now after game 8. That was the last game of the night. How do we finish league play in the pro division?
We want to see the standings.
Exactly. Oh, wow. Crazy. Back to Skull finishes league play on top by 1 point, ahead of Chaos Corsair. Hostile in third with 71 points. Stuka in fourth and Odin's Wrath fifth. So that means the round of fate will be Stuka, Odin's Wrath, Sea Raiders, Born on Boat, and Bafos Crew. That is the round of fate. And our grand finalists, we will see them November 29. Back to Skull, Chaos Corsair, and Hostile. Congratulations to all of them. But for sure we're gonna want to talk to Back to Skull. They are the winners so far of the night, finishing league play at the top. Let's hear it for Back to Skull.
Do you want me to move them?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Toi pas, genre, moi pas.
Hey!
Hold on, we're waiting for
Yeah.
the rest.
Ah, bah oui. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Well played. GG
Thank
for
you.
the games.
You
That's the last
guys.
one. Too last
So
one.
much emotion.
A lot of
Yes, yes.
emotion. You guys, right now, talking to the members of Back to Skull. You guys win league play, coming out as the #1 team by 1 point over Chaos Corsair. And we saw.
Remember something?
Remember
Yeah,
1 point?
I remember
1
the
point?
that 1 point. You guys know that. You have to keep remembering the 1 point because, man, you have another chance at those sales, and you can't let it escape you this time, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yes.
You have to keep training super, super hard. We saw a lot of interesting broadsides between Back to Skull and Chaos Corsair the whole time. You guys both wanted it really badly, and it's good practice because obviously it's a traditional rivalry between Sea of Thieves France and Sea of Thieves Italia. So you guys bring in great pride home to Sea of Thieves France. I'm sure Gattas will be very happy, smiling on this one. But no, seriously, very, very well done. Very, very well done. So
Yeah, thank you.
do you guys have any message for all the other teams that are qualifying today with you for the grand finals? So that's Chaos Corsair and Hostile is joining you guys in the finals. Any message for them?
Last time we lost at 1 point. It won't happen again. Just this. I don't care if we are going to win, okay? Because the 1 point, I dream about it every time I play on Sea of Thieves. So
Yeah.
now it's our turn to get these sales.
It's gonna be a tough final because these are two teams that have played very well. So we are looking forward to playing them on the final, and it's gonna be a good
Congratulations to all
matchup.
team.
Yeah.
And good luck for the round of fate.
Yeah, round of fate will be very interesting. That's when we're gonna find out the other two teams in the grand finals. But nevertheless, amazing competition, and you guys keeping it humble is great. Well, it's a complete honor, pleasure to cast your games, and we wish you all the best of luck in the grand finals. 1 point. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. I'm hoping it's gonna be a better situation there. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Huge fan, obviously. You know it. Have a special love for all of you, but especially Sefis. Wow. You know it, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much and congratulations. We'll see
Thank
you guys
you.
back
Thank you.
in scrims or ultimately grand finals November 29. It's a bit of a ways away, so teams have a lot of time to practice still and study each other.
Yep.
Would you like to say anything to those of watching from Sea of Thieves France? You can say in French if you want.
Merci pour tous vos encouragements, merci à tous.
Ouais, merci. Big up à mes amis CCD quand même. Genre 7, Krusty, tout ça.
Big up
Je
aux
vous aime.
CCD, big up à tout le monde.
Big up à vous. Big up à vous, les raies.
7, c'est le boss.
C'est le
Merci à
boss.
tous nos supporters qui nous regardent en tout cas. C'est gentil.
Ah, ça fait plaisir quand même. Quand on allume les streams et qu'on voit les encouragements, c'est toujours cool. On vous aime. That's all. Okay, that's good.
That's all.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, thank you, Richard.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Au revoir. Back to Skull. We'll see you in the grand finals.
Yep.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Well played.
Thank you.
All right. Interesting. Obviously,
Let's hope they keep up the good work.
they're feeling very hyped, very happy about this. What an intense league play. My goodness. This team just never disappoint. They really brought it. No showdown today, but we still have round of fate and grand finals. We still have that. Super excited for that stuff still. And well, I just after every series, I do have to take a little bit of a deep breath and be like, whoa, what did we just witness? Because these are the sweatiest crews, the best crews on the seas, no doubt about it. And Hagen, thank you so much for casting alongside me. It's been great.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah,
I love it. So yeah, and the NAL is such a good competition. I mean, love the teams, know most of the players, and they're all awesome. So and the staff is great. So why wouldn't I?
Wow, thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a $30 donation from Tyler Daniel. Thank you so much. He says, I am so hyped. Yeah, I mean, we're coming on the end of the season here. This is November. And we got NA Finals November 14th. And EU Finals November 29th. Lots of super intense action to come our way this month. It's going to be amazing. And remember, the off season is not going to be boring. You know, we're going to have chest only arena in December. It will be really, really fun. But I want to take this time now to thank all of the staff members that work so hard on the NAL behind the scenes. You know, really, there is a huge production that goes on. This is not possible with just a few people. There's a huge team involved. We always end the night with a raid as well. So actually, let me see who we're gonna be raiding today. That will be Oh, that's interesting. It's not gonna be that easy to choose today. Who to raid? I guess, does anyone have suggestions in the chat? If there any friend that you have that you'd like to give them a nice... Oh, look at that, Santrula. It's a Santrula in the chat. We would raid Santrula, but he's not online, so hey. Do you guys have any friends? Optics 85. Let's see. Let's check out that channel. Optics 85. We always love to support the community because obviously you guys support us. It's a great feeling to be able to give back. Okay, so Optics 85. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll raid Optics 85, and as we get ready for the raid, hang out with us because we I want to show you guys the credits. That is really the super humbling moment of the stream where we realize just how many people really contribute in making this possible. I mean, this is a huge production. Huge production, and we absolutely love everybody that's involved. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. Your support means a lot. Let's enjoy the raid and let's check out the credits. You can also listen for an exclusive song called The Notorious Shanty, performed by Freya Catherine. Thank you all. And we'll see you back next time. Remember, lots of chances this week. Every week we have lots of streams going on, so make sure you follow. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Hagen.
No problem. See you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. Allianz says, Rage the best. Thank you for your work. I do my part, but we are part of the team. Just make sure you guys bring your A game.
There's a rumor and it's true. There's a league of fearless pirates. They fight upon the seas, and notorious they shall be. They sail for gleaming gold, and for glory, and for fame. Any foe who meets them wouldn't dare to speak their name. Yo-ho, here we go, for riches or ruin, a sailing we'll go. Yo-ho, into the fray, we'll best any pirate who gets in our way. Yo-ho, to battle we sail, for fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, the battle is won, but mark me, the war here has only begun. So say, O ye ruffians, for fortune and fame, in hopes that the cup of victory will soon bear your name.
Thank you all so much. We'll see you next week. Really intense night of games, and